What should you do when you're given the gift of the nation's largest, coolest, most badass skate park? Pay it forward. Skate DSM. Growing, building, and supporting skaters new and old in Des Moines, Iowa, and beyond. With the help of our volunteers, sponsors, and donors, we have given away hundreds of skateboards to kids in need and taught countless hours of skate clinics. Join us at skatedsm.org.
Hey kids! Tech Deck DIY Concrete. Create anything you want to skate. Just wet it, set it, and shred it. Use the molds, or just freestyle it with the sculpting tool. When you want to make something new, just drop DIY Concrete into warm water and it's ready to create and skate. Make a ramp, bank, speed bump, tree stump, maybe even a panda. DIY not. Your imagination is the limit. Just wet it, set it, and shred it. Tech Deck DIY Concrete.
You know what's fire?
Mountain Dew, spicy wings.
Doing spicy? Do the do.
There you go. All right. This is a fierce group of competitors. That was absolutely incredible. Oh, she does it. That was the run. This is exactly what we want to see.
Oh my God! Backside 540!
Look at what he put down.
It's pretty radical, all the Japanese that are coming up. They identify with something that's so rad, so cool, that's skateboarding, and they're running with it. The Brazilians did it, Australia, they did it, and now are the most amazing skateboarders in the world, straight from Japan.
Those guys are some of the best skateboarders that I have personally ever seen.
After Olympics, everything has changed. So many people saw Yuto and he got gold medal. There's so many Japanese start thinking, oh, I want to be like that.
Yuto is definitely like a silent killer. I love that guy, he's super mellow, he just kind of cruises around, and then when the contest starts, he just does things that are incredible.
It has nothing to do with location. It has everything to do with the passion that's within the people. And right now, the Japanese are just amazing skateboarders that are so you could feel it when they come.
Japanese skaters are now having a moment and shining because they're working harder and they want it a little bit more. It motivates everybody else to continue to just keep going because they're doing tricks that I'm like, wow, they're going for it.
毎日自分の限界に挑戦できる。The girls in Japan just work hard.
It's crazy, all the Japanese girl skaters so young and they're so good.
We're seeing so many Japanese riders rise to the top because they're in 100%. They go beyond their limitations. The world needs to be on notice.
Welcome back, y'all. We are here for the Women's Street Final at Detour 2022, Des Moines, Iowa. I am so excited for this event. My name is Kim Woozy. I'm joined in the booth with Chris Pastors and Vern Laird. We're about to see some epic skateboarding go down. Not only do we have the top women in the world here, but we have representation from all around the globe right here in Des Moines, Iowa, about to put on an epic show. 3 Japanese skaters. We just saw a little piece about how Japan is dominating the scene. There's no question about it. 2 Brazilians, 2 Americans, and 1 Australian. Chris, tell us who you're excited to watch tonight.
Oh man, there's every one of these skaters, honestly, but a favorite would be Momiji. Really fun to watch and just has a great attitude. Aori Nishimura, really fun to watch. Mariah Duran, great style. And the Brazilian crew too, Raisa and Pamela, they're always dominant in competition. So pretty much everybody I'm hyped to see.
I know, the progression
There's
is
no scrubs
insane.
in this final. Let me just say that.
No scrubs allowed. Well, the progression is insane, and what's interesting too about this year is that we're back after 1 year. Last year was our Olympic qualifier, and there's some new faces here. We are seeing a changing of the guards. I've been going to skate contests, not competing in them, but just been around for a minute, and we're kind of seeing like this resurgence, like fresh blood in the house. So check out our start list here. We've got Georgia Martin, Funa Nakayama, Aori Nishimura, Chloe Covell, Mariah Duran, Momiji Nishia, Raisa Leal, and Pamela Rosa. So again, some of the top skaters in the world here, and some of the youngest skaters too, right? Vern, you've been around for a minute too. What are your thoughts on this sort of like new surge of young Groms just taking over the podium?
Chloe Covell, silent killer, new on the scene. Saw her skate for my first time at X Games just last weekend. Blew my mind. 12 years old from Australia.
That's insane. She's 12 years old.
So she's my dark horse right here that the world will soon know about.
Yes.
I feel like the world is knowing, and we're gonna head down to Blair Alley, who's on the deck. Blair, what you got for us?
Yeah, the vibes are high. This is kind of the best part of the day. The sun just tucked behind the buildings. It's cool. There's a breeze. Weather's been great all weekend. It's perfect to get in these finals. Full house. Everyone on the lawn, you guys ready for this? They're ready. The girls are focused. I'm sure you see them warming up. They're nailing everything. It's going to be great. This is, the beginning of the main events tonight. So I'm ready to get this thing going.
Wow, it's packed.
Yeah, thank you.
It is packed.
I just looked at that shot.
Yes. I mean, this is how it should be too. It's Saturday night. It's an evening contest. It wasn't always like this. The girls were kind of like an afterthought before. So for us to be here in Des Moines with a full house, thank you everyone who came out tonight to support and to watch. We promise you, your mind will be blown. It's going to be an epic show, and I cannot wait.
Yeah, we saw that section, that video about Japan being so dominant, and just the last couple years, and there's always new names, and really dominating for Japan in competition these days. It's really great to watch, inspiring.
Yeah, and tonight's format is a little bit different than what we might have seen last year. So it's actually going to be just runs only, 3 runs, best run counts, overall impression, score out of 100 points. Chris, what are your thoughts on this format? Is it harder? Is it easier? Is it different?
I love the format because I come from the old school, like contests in the 80s and 90s, and it was always runs. And you have to link together tricks. You've got to stay on. You got to have great style. A best trick is like, it takes someone, 5-10 seconds to do. You don't really get a taste of how they really skate a lot of times. But a run really shows you someone's creativity, their consistency, and there you see it on screen. Yuto Horigome, someone who can dominate runs as well as best trick events.
Yeah, speaking of consistency, we're watching some highlights from last night's final. Yuto here actually shared that he liked this format, so it's a little bit different.
I'm with you, Chris. Old school. Like
runs.
All the first contests I ever skated, you had to do a run. It was like 2 60-second runs. That's it.
Yes.
And it really shows how you use the whole course. Like,
speaking of that, Gustavo Ribeiro right there with that 360 flip nose blunt. That set it off.
So hard.
All right, we're about to get things going. Pamela Rosa giving some love to the crowd. Shout out Pamela. We've seen Pamela grow up through the years, and now she's like considered a veteran, which is wild because she's only 23 years old, 23 years young.
Crazy. She's got 6 X Games gold medals.
All right, Des Moines, let's make some noise for the women's street finals. We're about to get started. Georgia Martin, our first skater drop-in, 19 years young, out of Charlotte, North Carolina. First time at Detour.
Yeah, and Vern, you said she rides for Bones, is that correct?
Oh, that's correct.
Tell us a little bit about her.
Ripper from North Carolina. Mike Sinclair put me on to her. I saw a couple clips and I was just like, oh man, this girl's sick. So yeah, I had to put her on the squad.
Amazing.
And I'm so psyched she can come out here like fully last minute. I didn't expect her to be here. Then I seen her like checking in. It's like, man, it's sick, you're here.
Yeah, and I know Georgia put out some clips with Toy Machine recently with the homie Susie Heath. Shout out to Susie.
Another one I sponsor. I love Susie.
So many awesome skaters coming out. I love it. I love when I'm just like, I don't know who this person is, and like, she's amazing.
Fortunately, Mike Sinclair, we share a lot of team riders and a lot of knowledge, so we're always watching stuff.
All right, let's check out some highlights from Georgia's first run.
There we see solid crooked grind there.
Nice. Not bad for first dew tour.
Definitely getting her legs loose.
Yeah.
Slipping out on that backside. 550.
Just looked like she was overshot it a little bit.
A lot of wax.
Yeah, a little bit. It's okay. First run, get it out of the way, get 2 more.
Yeah, and it can't be easy to come out here and skate in front of a big crowd like this first time.
Yeah.
All right, well, someone who's not a stranger to crowds, we got Funa Nakayama on deck, fresh off of the Olympics last summer.
Yeah, and she won the World Street Skateboarding event in Rome somewhat recently. She knows how to get it done. Nice frontside crooked grind there.
That is so hard. That rail is like just steep and nice crooked grind. So many tricks and like just like chilling out there too.
Yeah, she does them all perfectly. It's that overcrooks. Just got away from her.
Yeah.
Contest mate?
Nah, no, not with Rothmeyer back there and Gerard and Sinclair. No way.
Nice front board.
Yeah, so much style too.
Only 17 years old. Yeah, Funa.
Yeah. Ooh, nice 5-0.
10 seconds. Get her done. Oh! Solid back lip. Like that.
And that's for the crowd.
Yes,
right there.
after time. Yeah, Funa.
Yeah.
Solid first run for Funa.
Definitely.
Yeah. I think she's just getting one under the belt because she's got a deep bag of tricks.
Yeah, that's sort of the strategy when you have 3 runs. You get like what we call a safety run down, where you know you got some solid points, and then you just improve on the difficulty as you go into the second and third runs.
I don't know how it gets much better than that front crook, though.
Yeah, seriously.
That was so good.
And it's interesting out here. We're going straight to a final, so no warm-ups in qualifying, semifinals. So I don't know. What do you say, Vern? Do you think that's helping the skaters?
Yes. Well, they had a lot of practice because I've seen them out here, you know, definitely getting it in on the course.
Yeah.
I think when you don't have to go through qualifying and all that, your legs seem to be more fresh.
Sure. Yeah.
So you could go harder now, like in the final. Like, that's my thoughts.
I got it.
Yeah.
With you.
Well, Japan in the house, like we said. Next skater in is Aori Nishimura, also a veteran.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
At age 23.
Started skating at the age of 7.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Yeah. I started at 13, so I can't.
My son is 7. He is not skating like Aori was.
Yeah. There you go. Ooh. Look a little sticky on that frontside feeble. Well, that's why you get 3 runs, so. And still plenty of time to salvage this one.
Yeah, and while you mentioned it, they have had a lot of practice, but there's also been so many back-to-back events that we saw it in the men's. A lot of people were just getting their legs warmed up in run number 1.
Yeah.
Beyond Gustavo Ribeiro, who laid it down with the first run win.
Yeah, they had like Street League, X Games, and now here, so it's definitely a lot.
Yeah, Rome before that.
Yeah, that's
back to back to back.
Yeah.
Do you think that helps skaters kind of like get in that contest zone, or are they just kind of like trying to get through each one and maintain the energy?
I think it helps. It helps your confidence. You get in the zone. You know, You're loose. You've got the bugs out. You just know what you're doing.
Becomes kind of normalized. You just get out there.
Courses are fairly similar these days. There's not a lot of differences.
Yeah.
So I think, you know, it helps that they've had back-to-back events.
Yeah.
Unless you get injured, then that's a bummer.
Yeah, and that's like every skater's biggest challenge is just dealing with injuries, trying to skate through, stay healthy. I know Ari's had some knee injuries that she's battled in the past few years, so it's awesome to see her out here, and I'm excited to see what she can put down in her next 2 runs. Look at that crowd shot there.
Yeah.
What up, Des Moines?
Yeah, Des Moines.
Y'all are looking beautiful out
You guys
here.
are psyched. Thank you for coming out.
I have a feeling we're going to get a lot more hometown heroes in the next coming years just because of this amazing skate park that's here.
Yeah, definitely.
All right,
Biggest
next
park
skater
in the world, 88,000 square feet.
Here we go.
Next skater in Chloe Cavell. Swings.
Talking about
perfect.
Coming out swinging.
Chloe's our youngest skater here, just 12 years old.
I feel like, look at that nose grind. I feel like when you're 12, there's zero pressure. You're like, I'm just coming out to skate and have fun.
Yeah. And Chloe got X Games bronze in Japan.
Yeah.
Kind of came out and put her name on the radar.
Well, she just got second last weekend down there in Vista.
Nice.
CATF. Oh, switch front board.
Ooh, that was solid.
Yes.
That was really solid.
So smooth. She's trying to squeeze one more in. Get it in. Switch flip.
Oh,
buzzer beater. I'm calling it. Switch flip.
Just in the nick of time.
She was
Look
on
how
the bank
psyched she is.
as the buzzer went off, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that counts.
Oh man, I told you that's my dark horse, the youngest skater out here, and she's gonna kill it. I know she's gonna be a crowd favorite.
Yeah, I have to agree with you. So far, Funa on
Right
top
off
of the
the bat.
71.66,
Look
but
at that.
Chloe's
Perfect.
giving her a run for that.
Nice,
That's
kick
for
flip.
sure.
Right through. Look at that. Look at this little combo right there. The nose grind into the board slide. 50-50 down the rail. Just mixing all, and the switch front board, that is the banger.
Yeah, that
looked regular.
I'd say
It
that
was
was the
so
best thing
good.
in that run.
It was
Most
so
impressive
good.
thing.
Yeah.
Insane.
Yeah.
You can tell she's had like a sigh of relief.
And no, this one. Look at the switch flip.
Oh,
Look at that flick.
as the buzzer goes.
And the crowd was psyched too.
How important is that to throw down like a solid first run in terms
Yeah.
of like
It gets
your
it out
momentum,
of the way.
right?
Because now it's going to get better because she's got more tricks. I
Yeah,
already know.
81.66 jumps way up into first place.
Puts the pressure on everyone behind her now.
Mariah Duran, Dew Tour athlete in the house, one of my favorite skaters, about to drop.
Yes, Mountain Dew rider, 2-time national champion. Great style.
So
Get it, Mariah.
all these girls I skate with in LA, they were texting me right away. They're like, "You're in the booth with Mariah." They were like super jealous.
How she just comes off the board there.
Right, yeah.
Doing it for Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Mariah also now a veteran of the contest scene.
It's so crazy.
That
She's
is
only
crazy.
25.
You're basically
crazy.
old after 20 years old.
No way. Look at that front feeble.
Yeah, that was solid.
All right, see, that's a contest veteran move. All that style and
She's
control.
got the wisdom.
Yeah, she's got a lot of contest experience.
Yes.
Kick the front board.
Yes.
See? Oh, we're seeing that hard
Going
flip.
for her
Yes.
signature.
I've seen her do that in practice, so it's coming.
That's like a signature move for her.
Yeah. And that's a nice signature move to have.
Solid first
Yeah.
run for Mariah.
Yeah, that's sick.
Backing it.
I'm telling you, Chloe put that pressure on. It's like, yo, Raza in the house. So many good Brazilian
Brazilians always
skaters.
rolling deep.
That's how they do it. Always.
Started really,
All right,
really
we're
strong.
looking at a solid set of first runs.
Yeah, for sure.
Solid kick flip.
Yeah, 50-50 going up. Then straighten the lip. Oh, the lip
That's
slide.
where, yeah, looks like just got away from her.
Yeah. She made up for it though.
Yeah, that
look
takes
at that.
contest
Look at that
experience.
front feeble. Look at that. The front foot, the point. I
You
love
know
that.
someone's got contest experience when they bail and then they make the rest of their
Come back.
entire run.
Yeah, because Gets you a little rattled sometimes.
She was so high above the rail on that kickflip front board and proper flick. Look at that. Boom.
Yeah,
Flick catch.
I love it.
So solid. And yeah, once she cleans it up, gets the hard flip and a lip slide, she's going to get a better score.
All right, that bumps Mariah to second place. Shout out to Zeke. Getting some love from little bro.
Whoa, there we go. Talk about a shredder.
Yes.
And only 14.
That's
14
crazy.
years old. Our Olympic
gold
champion,
medalist. That's right.
Moji Nishia on the course.
Talk about someone that doesn't look like they're trying. It's like, just comfortable. Look at
So
these
Nice three-trick combination there. No sweat at all.
No sweat.
Olympic gold from 2020.
Yeah. Look at that heel flip.
And I like how we learned in her notes. She said she loves to push the art of street skateboarding, not the competition.
I love it.
The art.
So I love to hear that quote from her.
Well, she's in good hands now because
Siski.
she's working with Jim and repping for real skateboards.
Nice,
So,
nice lip slide there.
street
Adidas
skating.
as well.
Yep.
Saw Carl Watson out here in the crowd, skateboarding legend.
She's got Carl and Jim T back in her. I think she's in great hands.
That's quite a clip.
Oh my God.
Board.
And you know, that's still not even her hardest tricks. That's what's crazy.
That was a perfect run from Momiji.
Yeah. And
You can
that's,
tell by the smile on her face.
she's like, okay, that's the safety run.
Yeah,
Just to
and
let
you
y'all
build
know,
off
that's
that.
the safety run.
Exactly, but there was nothing safe about it in my book. Start off with this blunt slide into that crooked grind, three-trick combination here, and then with the front board.
I hope I get a
Quick feet.
replay on the heel flip because the heel flip is the real work of art.
Dude, not many people have good heel flips.
I know.
Like straight heel flips.
Well, look at that Eric Dressen proper salad grind.
Yeah.
It's like,
I love that little
here's that heel
addition, and
flip.
Here's a heel flip.
That
Perfect.
is so
Casual.
good.
She barely moved.
Yeah.
The top.
Yeah. The heel flip and then into the salad. Like, it's like nothing.
I was talking to her team manager, Kama, she just learned that salad grind.
Well, she's
Didn't
got
do
it
it.
really good.
This Susky grind as well.
Yeah.
Like an OG trick.
Yeah.
There's that big spin front board.
So much style on that, too.
Control, and she is calm. That was the proper ender.
Yeah. Yeah.
Getting love from all the girls competing out here.
Exactly.
Smiles all around.
Yeah.
Waiting on scores here.
Yeah.
Wow,
Oh,
87.
No surprise.
Jumping
First
way up on top there.
I can't imagine being that good at 14. That's all I'm tripping about.
And what? That's only her first run.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Momiji now is the person to beat, 87.00.
Yeah.
But if anyone is going to top her,
Yeah.
it's going to be Raisa Leal,
Another 14-year-old.
Yeah, only 14
holding
as
it
well.
down for Brazil.
She
Yeah.
won an
14-year-old.
SLS event at age 11. Imagine that.
Crazy. I was still playing with Star Wars figures at age 11.
Start off with a fall. Nice recovery with that backsmith grind. Yeah, her and Pamela Rosa just really pushing Brazilian skateboarding out here.
Talk about
Nice
pushing
blunt.
it.
Yeah.
Blunt down the rail.
And yeah, she's ranked second behind Pamela Rosa in the WSC rankings. So
Right
not
on the
too
heels.
shabby. Nice back lip. Solid.
Well, I already know she can kickflip backlip that rail because we saw that in the best trick contest. So this is the safety run.
Nice nose grind there.
Nose grind.
Boom.
Yeah.
Nice recovery from the fall.
Yeah.
Solid first run.
Solid first run. Get out of the way.
Yeah, and of course we can't think about Raisa without thinking about Leticia Buffoni,
Yes.
who
Is the
is a
OG.
veteran, OG, mentored Raisa. They're super good friends,
Yeah.
and like definitely paved the way for all the girls, but especially skaters out in Brazil. So shout out Leticia for watching. We love you.
Yeah. I like watching them all go surf.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Like
Leticia is like
yeah.
wake surfing, wakeboarding, like
Yeah.
jumping out of planes.
Like I'll look at the Instagram. It'll be like Sky, Raisa, and Leticia, like just full surf session.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, so that's going
There
to
you
place Raisa in third right now, 77.33.
Yeah.
Once again, each skater will get 2 more runs, so plenty of time.
Safety run.
Yeah, with a
Stepping
fall,
up.
that is
Yeah.
a really good score.
Yeah.
That tells you what she can do if she stays on.
Well, there's someone that knows how to really skate a contest and put together a good solid run.
Yeah, defending Due Tour champion Pamela Rosa.
Rosa.
Yes, get it.
Look at her. She's already coming in hot.
Right?
I love how fast she skates. She really takes it
power.
the whole
She's got
course.
so much power.
Just charging it, gapping out to that back lip. Look at that backsmith. So much style. Oh, no! The
Just
quick
barely
step
got away.
off.
Yeah.
Come on. It's okay. She's
Seems to be the
anyway.
trick of the rail
Yeah.
is the big spin front boards.
She's okay. Look at all that speed. She is
where are you
charging
going?
it. She's gapping to that Smith grind. That's why. Oh, come on.
A little too much speed maybe
too
for the
much.
back D.
She came in too hot on that one.
10 seconds. Get it, Pamela.
Oh, no. We'll get that in the next run. She's okay. Let's get 2 more.
Yeah, and its best run counts, as we mentioned, so you just got to put it all together for one run.
Yeah. And she's pretty good at putting that all together.
Yeah, if anyone can compete under pressure, it's definitely Pamela. She's been competing for years now.
Veteran at 23.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So crazy.
Still so
I
young.
remember when she just came on the scene and was a little Grom.
The first time I met her was at Maloof Money Cup in South Africa.
Wow.
Her board didn't make it. She was skating for ammo. Felix is trying to put a board together for her to skate the contest. And
How old was she at that point?
Shoot, I don't know. She was with her mom. She might have been like 14 or something.
Yeah.
And I gave her a set of Swiss, and I've been giving her Swiss ever since. That was the first time.
That bump out to Smith grind. Super well done.
I loved watching Pamela's mom watch her skate in contest. She would get so nervous, and it was
so
like
nervous.
the cutest thing ever. And she'd be in tears of joy.
I miss
Shout out to Pamela's mom. I know. Well, she doesn't need her mom anymore. She's 23.
Still bring your mom.
All right. Well, let's check out the standings right now after that first run. Momiji in first, Chloe in second, Raisa in third. 87.00 is the top score right now. But we got 2 more runs. Plenty of time. Blair Alley is down on the course with Chloe.
Yes.
What's
down
good,
here,
Blair?
Down here with Chloe Cavell, our youngest competitor. How you feeling after that first run?
Yeah, I'm feeling definitely better. Not as nervous, but still nervous.
It was flawless. It was a great run. You're sitting in second. So what's your strategy for the next 2 runs?
I guess I'm just gonna try to keep building it up and doing better tricks.
Yeah, definitely. How do you like the format of runs only and no single tricks?
I like doing best tricks, but I guess it is what it is, and it's cool anyways.
Got to work the best tricks into the runs now.
Yeah.
All right, best of luck to you.
All right. Thank you, Blair. Thank you, Chloe. Youngest competitor out here, 12 years old.
I'll tell you what, she doesn't
Australia.
look nervous, that's for sure.
Yeah, she said she's nervous. Where?
It does not show. Look at that.
Yeah.
Switch front board.
Yeah, no nerves. Look at that flick on the switch flip. My ankle would just roll right off my body. God, I'm jealous of that switch flip.
So that brings us back to the top of the order,
Yes.
Yep, Georgia Martin, our first skater in. Hopefully shaking the nerves out a little bit.
North
Georgia's
Carolina.
first time at Detour, holding it down.
Hey, if she's riding for Toy Machine, she's got to be no joke.
That's right. Ed, I hope you're watching.
Yeah, Templeton.
Happy birthday the other day, Ed, turning 50.
That's right.
Nice no comply. I like that as a setup to come back. 50-50.
Yeah, I guess Georgia actually skated grew up skating mostly transition and then kind of transferred over to street. So probably got those ATV skills as well.
Yeah, she's looking good right now so far. Putting together a nice run. Oh,
For the kickflip. Yeah, just got away.
Not going to be enough
All the way
time,
from
I think,
Charlotte,
to get
North
another trick in,
Carolina.
but let's give it up one more time for Georgia. First Detour appearance, last minute ad. Not an easy task here.
No. Skating with the world's best.
Big shout out.
Give it up to Black Sheep Skate Shop, Charlotte, North Carolina. What up? Hope they're watching.
I love how a lot of skate shops have viewing parties these days.
Exactly.
It's
You
fun.
see that kick
Oh, I'm going to see that in the next one.
Not
for
quite
sure.
getting the pop she needed there.
It's okay.
It's definitely fun to watch it with your homies live, you know? It's the energy. Fun fact about Georgia, she's one of 3. She's a triplet.
What?
Yeah.
I did not know
Crazy,
that. Triplets. That is pretty rare.
All right, next in Funa Nakayama. Second run. Let's go.
Get it, Funa. Ooh. There's that front crook. Perfect.
Just right out the gate, first trick. Let me front crook this rail as I can. Nice crooked grind.
Ooh.
Nah, over crook again.
Yeah, I can't believe that twice.
I can't believe that actually. Front board, just casual, just like, let me hit this on the way back. Nice 5-0. Good recovery so far from that nail.
Oh! For the heel flip back lip.
Wow.
Now, I think her strategy was just to do something gnarly because she knew she had a fall.
Yeah.
So everything kind of goes out the window and you just try something really difficult to try to gain some points.
Yeah, she's trying to Dave Coyne her way to a top spot. I remember one year at Tampa, Dave Coyne did a hard trick over the pyramid, made the cut.
After bails.
After bails. Look at that front.
That
crook. Man,
perfect. Locked in.
Never learned that trick. Jealous of that one also. Nice 5-0.
Yeah, so solid.
Yeah, so much control. Now I want to see this one though, the heel flip back lip. That no one does that actually.
Yeah.
Everyone does kick
really
flip
hard.
back lip. Heel flip back lip is really difficult.
Funa's definitely got some tricks that no one else has, but she'll have to shake off that last run and look to improve in the next.
Those dudes in the background were hyped. They got some BGPs.
All right, Aori Nishimura ready to drop.
Yeah, currently in 8th place. She's definitely capable of topping that.
Oh, for sure.
Ooh, nice front feeble there.
Style.
Solid.
Yeah, this run's already better than the last one, so already a big improvement.
Yeah, maybe shook off the cobwebs a bit.
Yeah.
Looking good.
Seems like a balance of shaking the nerves out, but then also like the pressure starting to pile on, you know?
Yeah. A lot of waiting around with an evening contest.
Yeah.
Can get to you sometimes.
Yeah, and they were out here practicing early. I was like, ooh, you can't kill yourself already.
Miss that front board right after, towards the end of the run there, unfortunately. Just got one more run to put it all together.
Aori was actually one of the first, I think she was in terms of women's street, the first Japanese skater to kind of like come on the scene and establish a presence for Japan.
Yes, I recall it was at Street League in Rio.
Yeah, and even before that, I think at X Games, she came out as an alternate, and she was the first girl we had seen from Japan. Her and Kisa in Park and Aori in Street.
Yeah.
So it's so cool that since then there's been just like this massive growth in women's skateboarding thanks to them.
Yeah, she dominated for a few years there. X Games Gold 2017 in Minneapolis. World Champ in Brazil 2019. So she's definitely capable of getting it all done. That's for sure.
Yes, for sure.
All right, let's take a look at our current standings. Momiji, Chloe, and Raisa, 1, 2, 3. 77-33 is Raisa's third place score, so that'll be the score to crack to get into that podium slot.
Yeah, and we got Japan, Australia, and Brazil. International field right there on the scoreboard.
Second place right now. Oh, Chloe's already switching it up. Oh, what?
Nice kick flip.
I don't even think I saw her do that in practice.
New obstacle. That was definitely adding to the difficulty of this line.
She's like, I'm just going to keep building. And it's like, oh, she's already building.
Yeah.
Nose grind to crooked grind. Last time she board slid that rail. So she's already stepping it up.
Like it. Strategy from a 12-year-old.
Already. Oh, no. Man, that front feeble.
Got away from her. Didn't quite get the pop. 15 seconds.
She would have put some more pressure on people for sure with that run. Not the switch front board.
Okay, so she is going to stick with the first run score of 81.66 so far.
Yeah. But I like the strategy she was building because she changed it up, went for a bigger kickflip. That is huge. Massive. Good catch.
Popped right there.
Bolts.
Great start.
Yeah, and then this combo right there, the nose grind and then into the crook. That is a good combo right there. So, yeah.
There we see that front feeble just not quite getting the pop she needed to lock in.
Yeah, I think she'll get a better score though if she puts all those tricks together for the next run.
100%.
Yeah.
If it was only a best trick contest.
This is why I like the runs, because you have to put it all together. It's not just
a lot
one
that
and
goes
done.
into it.
A lot of tricks in 45 seconds.
Yeah, it really allows you to see the breadth of someone skateboarding.
Yeah.
Backing it.
I am backing it.
All right, back on the course is Mariah Duran, currently in 4th place.
Nice combination there. With
Looking
the
to
kick
crack that podium.
Back 50 and left side. There we go.
I like it.
Put it together. Yeah.
Good gate.
This is like one of the bigger street courses we've seen. So
yeah,
you got to hustle through this thing.
You got to hustle.
Like another front feeble getting away from someone there.
Yeah.
With Mariah.
Yeah, Mariah's got to put it together.
So Mariah currently in 4th place. She'll be looking for that 3rd run.
Yeah. But here we go. She's got to get a practice in on the hard flip though. We'll see that in the 3rd run for sure. That's why you get 3.
Mariah always popping back up with a smile on her face, keeping it fun, no matter what. That's what I love about Mariah. She's having a blast.
Yeah.
She's making it look fun. That's all that matters, right? If you're not having fun, then you're missing out. Much love from Mariah.
All right, our current leader getting ready to drop in.
Momiji Nishia, 14 years old, from Osaka, Japan.
I cannot wait to see this.
See what she's got.
Yeah. Oh, I already switched it up with the blind. Yeah. Okay. Oh, look at that.
There's a perfect front feeble. Yeah, locked in.
Nice.
Keeping her speed.
I like it. There's my
There's
heel
flip for Vern.
Yep. Love a good heel flip.
Ooh, salad. Yes. 25 seconds on the clock. Get it, Momiji.
Get it. There we go.
Susky grind.
Aaron Susky, hope you're watching. Lip slide.
This is another great run. 10 seconds on the clock.
I'm going to go ahead and call a big flip front board. Oh,
big spin front board.
Another
perfect run.
Perfect.
2 perfect runs back to back.
She can flip into that one. She's saving it for the 3rd one.
Yeah, does that best in 87.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Maybe 88. I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there.
Judges have a hard job.
Yeah, it was a little bit better than the last run, I would say. So I'm going to guess.
A little bit more solid.
Yeah, a little bit more solid. Switched up the first trick to a harder trick. So, yeah.
There we see that salad grind.
I love how she just lands so casually.
Named after legend Eric Dressen, and then a Susky grind named after legend Aaron Susky. Solid lip slide there. There we see that.
There it is.
Yeah,
Nice.
big spin front board. Everybody's got that trick on lock on this hand. It's like the trick of the handrail.
I just don't get it.
It's so difficult.
So difficult. Not as easy as it looks.
Big spins are difficult tricks because you got to kind of just scoop it instead of popping.
Yeah, it could flip on you. I wonder what that drink is.
And hey, we called it. You said it, Vern. 88 and 88.33.
There you go. I've been around enough contests
Yeah.
to know what's going on in the mind of the judges.
All right, so that is the leading U.S. Air Force best trick contender, Momiji, in the top slot. Also in the top slot for that best trick. And now we have Raisa Liao looking to knock her off that first place spot.
Nice front blind.
She's currently in 3rd with a 77.33.
All right, she's switching it up a little bit.
Max Smith shaking off them nerves.
Try and get another solid run under the belt. Try and stay on this whole time. There we go. Kick from
there it is.
Man, look how pumped she is. I'd be pumped too. Ain't nothing wrong with being pumped. Nice back 5-0. Setting up. Oh, she's going for the jugular already on the second run. Didn't even save it for the third run.
Yeah, and in third with a fall. So see what this score ends up if it bests the first run.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was a solid kickflip front board.
Tudo bem, as they say in Brazil.
I'm working on my Portuguese. Duolingo's helping me learn Portuguese and Japanese.
I know, we gotta learn some new languages here. So
seriously,
keep up.
man.
I know.
Or hire some interpreters.
Dude,
the field is so international now.
Look at that. It doesn't get much better than that. Just the flick, the catch, the roll away.
Oh, 7733 for Raisa.
Yeah, it bumped up a little bit, right? What was her first score?
I believe 73.
Okay, yeah, sorry. I'm looking at the other score.
So this
She'll hold on to
was a
that
73.
third spot.
She's still in third
But she's
place
definitely
currently.
looking to best that run for sure. Next time
100%.
around.
Another one who's looking to best their run, Pamela Rosa.
Yeah, she could put it together.
Yeah, Pamela skates really well under pressure. We've seen her do it over and over again.
She called it. Look at that speed.
Yo, where are you going? Out the park?
Gap back lip.
You need a radar gun on her.
She's making Chris's follow cam job hard.
Yeah, Chris, can you keep up, man?
Back Smith.
There's that big spin.
Yes.
That's right.
All right.
Well, let's
that
go.
builds her confidence.
Let's go. Ooh, nice Smith ride.
Yeah, locked in.
And she peeped the clock real quick, so she's like, man, I could probably squeeze in 2 more right here. There you go, kickflip up.
Yeah.
There you go, lip slide down the rail. She's hustling, she's trying to get one more. Man.
Just ran
out of time.
But hey, put together a perfect run right there. Put your hands together for Pamela Rosa.
She's going to have to go a little bit faster. She's going to end up going fast.
Out of the park if she goes any faster.
If she's going to try and squeeze in a couple more tricks, just need a little bit more speed. Damn, Brazil is in the house out there. You're right. Brazil rolls deep. But look at this, back lip is so good. Just high speed, so much control, so much style. I'm jealous.
Yeah, she clears like 4 stairs falling into that back
There's
lip.
the big spin front board. Making it that time, and then the Smith grind. Yeah, look at that Smith.
Boom. Bump
So
to
good.
Smith, so solid.
Yeah. A nice lip slide. There we go, lip slide, angle. I think Gregson's going to need a head start, I think, on the next follow cam for Pamela.
Yeah. And I mentioned it before, but she's won 6 X Games gold medals.
Oh, that's all?
Imagine that.
That's all? Only
Yeah,
6?
6.
Oh. Nothing wrong
Oh,
with
there we go. All right.
Woo. Yeah.
Pops her up into second place with an 84.33.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a look
Killing
at our
it.
standings after these 2 runs. We got 1 run left for every skater.
Yes.
First
Pretty
place, or first, in the first slot right now, Momiji Nishia with the 88.33. That is the score to beat.
Yeah.
In second place, Pamela. Third place, Chloe. And Reyes is just nipping at her heels there. So Mariah Duran is with Blair Alley down on the course.
That's right, down here with Mariah Duran. 5th place, 2 runs down, 1 to go. How you feeling right now?
Feeling good. I'm just out here to be in the moment, just see if I can land my tricks. Last run, I don't know. I enjoy this crowd. It's fucking sick to be out here.
Yeah, make some noise for Mariah. What's it going to take to get up in the top spot?
I don't know. I know what it's going to take to do my best. That's all I know.
And how do you stay calm and keep the nerves cool when it's the final run?
Just try to have fun, enjoy the moment. Pretty much it.
That's the best technique. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Blair. Thank you, Mariah. That was excellent words of wisdom. Just stay present in the moment. All right, we are going to look at our best trick contender right here, Momiji. Woo. All right, we'll be back for more third and final run, Women's Street Finals here, Detour Des Moines.
There's a better way to ship freight? Flock, yeah. But what makes it better? Well, we're talking about cost savings, self-service, real-time tracking, on-time, damage-free delivery, all wrapped up in a terminal-free, carbon-neutral bow. Just enter a few details, and Flock's technology will match your freight to open space on trucks on the fastest route available. Get the same service as a full truckload, but only pay for the space you need, saving you serious money. That's better than better, right? Flock, yeah. Get your first quote today.
Here in the heartland, at the heart of everything cool, Greater Des Moines is more than its features. It's a feeling. A feeling of discovery and wonder everywhere you turn. Catch what you've been missing. Des Moines, the S's are silent, our city is booming.
Flavors of dew. I am thirsty. I must get dew.
Cut! He's hypnotized again!
Do the dew.
Let's go!
So it's game day, and you need to get your hair in shape. Enter Great Clips. Our skilled stylists save your haircut details and clip notes for the look you love almost as much as your team. We got you, and you got this. Great Clips. It's gonna be great.
Dew Tour is brought to you by Mountain Dew. Do the Dew. Casey's, here for good.
U.S. Air Force is celebrating its 75th anniversary this September. That's 75 years of defending our skies and being the most advanced and most powerful Air Force in the world. Learn more about the Air Force rich heritage and history at airforce.com. Tech Deck brings real skate graphics from real skate brands to the tips of your fingers. Find a Tech Deck ambassador for a change. Lightning is a proud sponsor of the Dew Tour, and if you need a haircut like I do,
Welcome back. We are in the middle of an amazing women's street final here at Dew Tour. The current standings of our athletes, we got Momiji in first, Pamela in second, Chloe in third, Raisa just behind in fourth, and each skater has one more run left.
Yeah, this is for all the marbles. And Momiji showing us how she put it together for Olympic gold in 2020 out here, dominating a full 4 points ahead of Pamela Rosa so far.
That is the happiest I've ever seen anyone dominate anything.
Yeah, she's pumped.
Smiles all around.
It's all uphill from here.
Yeah, that's right. She's only 14, so I'd be smiles too if I was that good.
You already had an Olympic gold medal at age 14?
Yes.
I was skating the Brooklyn Banks with an oversized t-shirt.
Well, you know what? They can't do that. That spot's gone.
All right, first skater in Georgia, Martin.
Georgia.
Man. Come on, Georgia.
Reset.
You got this. You got
Pretend that
this.
never happened.
Yeah, plenty of time.
The fiercest competitors, you see like a Nija fall and he gets better with the fall. Like he just, that never happened, move along.
I'm a fan of the no comply on the bank.
Yeah, that was solid.
That was
Old
solid.
school.
Yes.
Talk about 80s.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That was an 80s trick for us.
Yes.
I think with contest skating, a lot of it is just experience, like getting those reps in, For Georgia, this is her first contest, first due tour, or not first contest, but first due tour.
Yeah.
And it just takes repetition to be out here.
Well, yeah, and if you have a fall, you really have to step out of your comfort zone and try to make up for that fall by either being insanely consistent or doing a really, really difficult trick.
Yeah. I'm just psyched that she's out here, so.
Yeah.
Shout out.
A little bit of frustration not being able to land the tricks that she wanted to, but
Yeah, only 19 years old. This is my first time seeing her at a competition, so props to Georgia.
Great job, Georgia. All right, next up, Funa Nakayama.
Third and final run.
Currently in 6th.
Let's hear it,
which is
crowd.
Surprising for Funa. So
that is surprising, actually.
let's get her pumped.
Yeah. We'll see. I want to see that heel flip back lip.
There's that front Brooks. Yeah,
Every
she
time.
locks in. Jamie Foy style.
Yeah, 3 for 3. Nice crooked grind. There we go.
Brooks got it.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely needs his best. That 6th place standing she's in.
Yeah. She wasn't going to miss that overcurve 3 times. There's no way. Nice 5-0.
15 on the clock.
Yep.
Get him, Funa.
Yeah, this is what I want to see.
Feeling
Heel
something
flip.
big is about to go down.
Heel flip back lip. Let me see it.
See
Let me
it.
get it. Oh, man.
That was tough.
That would have made it interesting if she made that heel flip back lip.
All right, and that will be it. Crowds, put your hands together for Funa Nakayama.
Yeah. So sick.
Definitely let it all out there.
Yes.
This is where that best trick would make a difference, right? But
For
again,
sure.
the runs, it's different. It's a different strategy.
Yeah.
Kind of shakes things up a little bit.
She might have made the heel flip back lip in the up.
She would have had more tries.
Yeah.
She would have.
Sure.
I'm claiming that would win our best trick tonight if that was landed.
Yeah. That is a.
How hard is that though to do like the hardest trick at the end of the run, right? Aren't your legs kind of juiced by then?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and she just slips out right there.
Either you got to start it or end it. You can't do it in the middle.
Yeah. And heel flip back lip is just it's such a difficult trick because the board's flipping the opposite way that your body's traveling.
Yeah.
Kickflip front board is so much easier to attempt.
Yes.
All right, Aori Nishimura currently in 8th, looking to step it up here.
That's for
See what
sure.
she's got.
Nice crooked.
Yeah.
All right, there's that front feeble. Already looking solid.
She really needs to stay on and put together a complete run here.
Yeah. Everyone's just going to go for it right here.
And playing it safe for that board slide. See what else she's got. She's got to step it up a little bit in the difficulty department.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely here in the last run, you got to go all out. She needs a banger here at the end. From board hanging on.
All right, she needs a final trick that's really difficult.
Yeah, a couple seconds left. Yeah, she can squeeze it in right here.
Come on, Funa.
Maybe not. That was after time anyway, so it's kind of a flawless run for Aori right there.
Yeah, the crowd giving her some love. She definitely put a lot of energy and focus into this competition.
Yes. Started out with that crooked grind. And right there, that front feeble.
Textbook right there, textbook.
Like that angle of it too. Board slide down the rail.
Yeah, that's where I think the difficulty needed to start with that board slide. That's sort of where the run sort of went awry, and then she had a kind of a basic backside 5-0 there, and a basic front board. You know, like you said, to its final runs, you really need to step it up.
Yeah.
Tricks like a regular board slide and a regular lip slide, not quite going to get the scores to get you in that top 3 podium position.
Yeah, exactly.
I think the thing with contest skating, though, is it's really just you're skating against yourself, right?
Yeah,
like,
pretty
it's
much.
the pressure
Yeah,
to just
Mariah
land
called it.
and run.
It's just, you're putting
You
pressure on
against
yourself.
you.
Yeah, it's you against you.
And everyone's pumped for each other no matter what,
Yeah, exactly.
Unlike most sports.
Yeah. All right, Chloe Cavell.
I'm pumped right now. Oh my God! Are you
Starting with a kickflip front board. Wow, I like that.
From
Starting off with a bang. Chloe knows what it takes at only 12 years old.
Dude, she started her run 3 different ways.
Yeah, I love it.
That's insane.
That's what the judges want to see. They do not want to see repetition.
It just shows she has a deep bag of tricks, where it's like she's not working on the same run. She's switching it up. I mean, there's a couple tricks.
Oh, no, come on. Got away. No. Yeah, and she's already got a perfect run in the books, currently in 3rd place.
Yeah. But this one would have been a serious banger. Right there.
Nice kickflip.
Yeah.
Mountain Dew obstacle. Yeah, that was still a great run at the fall, but I don't think it bests her 81.66.
Yeah, that switch front board, if she would have made that and stayed on flawless run, would have made things
contender.
Yes.
Yeah.
But that kickflip front board, I can't believe. I'm like, whoa, just first drive.
I like how she
That's it.
switched things up.
Yeah.
And, she's like 12 years old, so obviously she knows strategy.
Yeah.
I don't know where she got it from, but smart skateboarding.
Yes. Bright things for her future already, only at 12 and killing it.
Yeah, that switch front board we saw her doing like a dozen times.
Yeah.
Super solid.
Yeah.
Her foot was just a little bit off there.
Yeah. But this kickflip, that 2 for 2
Nice
on that
recovery.
one.
Yeah, that's an
huge.
excellent recovery.
Yeah.
That was massive. Over the, what I like to call the Costco stop.
Yeah, pretty much.
Costco-sized Mountain Dew container there.
Yeah.
Oh, let's just get some love.
Props from Sky Brown.
That's right.
Yeah.
I want to get props from Sky Brown for something.
All the girls out here supporting each other. Lots of love.
All right, one of my favorites about to drop in.
Everyone's favorite.
Mariah Duran. Trying to best that 6th place standing right now.
Yeah. Look at that kickflip. Ooh, ollie out of that 50-50.
Yeah, I like this combination. Nice slip side there. She gets it.
So much control.
3 tricks across the course.
Yeah, muscle cross.
Really needs this run to work out.
We got it. We got it right here. Let's go, Mariah.
No! Feeble. Just got away from her. That's a trick she does every time normally. 15 seconds.
I'll be happy if I just see the hard flip down the stairs.
Oh, great recovery.
Dude, if I see this, I'll be psyched.
All right, let's give it up for Mariah Duran. Mountain Dew athlete holding it down.
Definitely an A for effort right there.
Like
she was not messing around.
That was pretty good though.
Big shout out to Mariah's family, mom and dad in the house.
What
Love
up?
the Duran
Awesome.
fam.
What up?
Got her brother here too, right?
Yep.
It's amazing.
Shout out.
The family support.
I love that.
It's got to help.
Yep.
Yeah, I love what she said about just being present, I
Yeah.
mean, there's so much going on sometimes. Just having a good time is really important.
Yes.
There is a lot of pressure that a lot of these skaters deal with, but the best thing you can do is just, like what Mariah always does, is just compete
Cruise
against
it.
yourself, do
Yeah.
your best,
Yeah.
tune out the noise,
Tune it out.
and have fun.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what happened here.
Ugh.
Came off.
Oh, that was so close.
Wow.
Ugh.
That would have done my ankle in.
Yeah. I'm sure she's got strong ankles. I know she puts in the work.
I would have just laid on the ground. I would have called it. Like, medic.
What do they call you in Philly? Old guy?
Old head.
Old head.
They call me old head when I show up, when I go back home to skate with all the young bucks.
All right, so we're looking at our current leader and contender for the U.S. Air Force Best Trick, Momiji Nishia, dropping in.
Yeah, and she's not the only one to do the big spin front board, but she did it better and cleaner than anyone.
She did it down the big rail too.
There's that front feeble locked in. Yep. Start off a little bit sketchy, but she's recovering nicely.
Oh!
Switches it up with the nollie heel. Yeah, I like that addition.
Right, now we talking. She already switched it up a little bit.
Props to Eric Dressen. That salad grind, we call it.
Yeah. Ooh. Man, she got that on lock. She just got tricks.
This is going to be 3 perfect runs.
There we go. I told you. Big flip front board.
Wow.
I told you she's saving it for the 3rd run.
She's beating herself in that best trick
Beating
contest.
herself. Like, what else are you going to do at this point? Big spin front board?
Get it.
Again?
Yeah, Bamiji.
Wow.
That was an amazing 3rd and final run. Crowd, I want to hear some applause for that.
Jeez. Nollie heel. Big flip front board. Like, all right.
Woo.
She is stoked.
Just raise the bar right there.
Yeah, adding that nollie heel flip in there, switching it up.
Yeah. He's just like, are you kidding me? You just did all that? Now
She's
I got
already got
hard.
an 88.33. So where does this end up?
Well, 90-something, I'm going to guess. 90-something. Look at this nollie heel.
Perfectly caught.
Yeah, so good. No deck check, just the whole thing. Salad grind, textbook. I can't believe she just learned that because she looks like she's been doing it for 20 years.
There's that big flip
front board. Yeah.
Front board. That was what sealed the deal for this making
that sealed
it
the fate.
Her best run by far.
That, yeah. And then that is just easy. She's like,
so now the big spin flip's got to be the best trick.
That's got to be the best trick for sure. But she does the big spin front board so good.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's got to be the best trick.
But yeah, adding a flip in there, adding on the difficulty. She's pumped. Yeah. Very risky trick.
And that's down
3rd
the
and
big
final
rail
run.
Too. So yeah, that was good.
14 years old. She's literally in middle school right now.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Coming out of Osaka, Japan.
Whoa!
Wow!
95.33.
Oh my Lord!
That is the highest score of the contest.
It does not get any better than that.
And she did so many hard tricks in that run, like it's insane. And whatever she's drinking, I need some of that because maybe I'll learn some tricks.
She's a full 11 points ahead of Pamela Rosa. Insane.
Well, she's definitely holding on to that best trick contender spot.
Yeah.
Just bested herself.
No. Well, if anyone can do it, it's this next skater.
Yeah. Both of these next skaters.
Yeah, both these next skaters, actually. So, here we go.
Game ain't over yet.
It ain't over. Front blunt. Back Smith.
Like how she dips that. So much control.
Here we go. Yeah!
Stays on.
Here we go. Woo, staying on.
25 on the clock.
5. Let's see. 50, that's just a setup for this. Oh, we needed that. I needed that kickflip back lip in my life.
Yeah, we did. I think all of Brazil needed that as well.
Yeah. It's just crazy when this is the level of skating now. That back
Look
Smith
at that. So stylish.
I like how those dunks look like Jordans or something. So good. Kickflip front board though. That's as good as it gets.
Yeah.
Yeah, hanging on. She's like, oh, hold on. Let's go.
Raisa kind of became, what's it, Instagram famous at age 8, right?
Yeah.
She's a crowd favorite for sure.
Yeah, it's all good. Hey,
All
just to
right.
let you know, she
Some
killed
love from
Hollywood
the fam.
High.
Yeah.
77.33.
You know what? You backlipped Hollywood High, so you're good.
She's the champion.
Yeah.
In our hearts.
Yeah.
All right, well, that won't be enough to get into that podium spot, but
It's all good.
Yeah, 4th place is respectable.
Yes, especially when the level of competition is this high.
all right, our final skater of the evening, Pamela Rosa.
Pamela could do it right
She
here.
is no stranger to pressure here.
Yeah, here we go.
Every
Let's
inch
go.
of that course.
Ooh, look at that Gregson follow cam.
No! Backflip gets away from her.
Oh, man.
bummer.
One of the most consistent skaters in the field.
Recover.
Yeah.
We got
Let's
plenty
see a
of
demo.
time,
Let's get Pamela
Let's
Rosa
go.
demo.
Let's go, Pamela. Let's get it. There we go. Back Smith. Oh, big spin front board. Come on.
Well, hey, she is already in second place. That's a lock.
Yeah.
Put your hands together for Pamela Rosa.
That's right. We'll take it, Pamela. We'll take it.
Yeah.
All the love from the Brazil fans.
You know what that means? Our standings are a lock.
Yep.
All right, and that means our winner for the Women's Street Finals here at Dew Tour is Momiji Nishia with a 95.33. Let's give it up for our winner, Momiji.
It's the highest score of the weekend.
Yo, that Adidas bucket hat is looking nice, too. Yo, Carl, what's up, man? Need that box.
Shout out to Carl. Shout out to Jesse Van.
Yeah.
Looking styling in the bucket hat.
Jesse Van, a legend in women's skateboarding.
Good job out there. Thank you, Nova.
What an amazing competition tonight.
Yes.
I told you it was going to be mind-blowing.
My mind's blown.
Thank you.
That was awesome. Apparently the requirements now to get on the podium are you have to be in junior high, so
yes.
If you're older than that, sorry.
Average age of 18 in this competitors.
Yeah,
We saw in that intro,
so young.
Krishna started talking about it. The field is getting so young, and it's Japanese dominated lately.
Yeah, and I can just imagine every year, like with these amazing contests, like there's so many girls at home watching right now just getting pumped.
Yeah,
We're gonna see the
14
next
years
Chloe,
old.
the next Momiji, the next Raisa.
Yeah, she's
Just
got a good decade of
around the
domination
world.
looking at her future at only 14.
All right, taking a look at our final results here. We got Momiji in first, Pamela in second, Chloe in third, Raisa in fourth, Funa in fifth, followed by Mariah, Aori, and Georgia. Wow, that was amazing, y'all. Hope you enjoyed that, Des Moines, and everyone watching from home. Once again, the world's best street skaters here throwing down at Lauridsen Skatepark.
All right, my girl Chloe didn't win, but she got top 3.
Yeah,
amazing.
that's impressive. Only 12 years old.
Yeah.
For just
Podium.
kind of busting out on the scene
Yeah.
recently, like,
Yeah.
that's impressive.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's check out some highlights here of our champion, Momiji Nishia.
Ooh, there's that laser precision.
Yes.
Big spin front board.
So
Makes
much
it look
control.
so easy.
Yeah. It's like, can you look like you try, please?
Yeah, she really has the style of a veteran.
Yeah. At 14. Like, just comfortable on everything. There it is. Icing right there. As soon as she made that, I'm like, man, it's so hard. Big flip front board.
And that she is also our best trick winner, U.S. Air Force best trick.
Yeah,
Taking
with that
home.
big spin flip front board. That was amazing.
She just swept.
Yeah.
Best trick,
Yeah.
first place.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, what up,
amazing.
dude? What up, Ricky?
Wow. Yeah.
It's so cool
really,
to see just like, I mean, these
it's
runs.
amazing.
Yeah.
Pulling
And-
out new tricks.
Yeah, I want to say Momiji had 3 perfect runs.
Yes.
No falls.
No falls.
And
Must
then
be nice.
Chloe too, with switching it up and different
Switching it up.
runs. Like,
Yeah.
that's definitely something new.
Yeah.
And Pamela in
Don't see a
second,
lot of
and you
skaters do that.
know she could have done better. So
Yeah.
still
Yeah.
impressive showing from Pamela
Yeah.
Rosa.
The speed, the power from Pamela. I love it.
The confidence.
Yeah. She knows how to make a podium.
All right, y'all, let's give it up for our third place winner, Chloe Cavell.
Yeah, Chloe. Only 12 years old, our youngest competitor out here.
We got Tyler Levesque from Mountain Dew giving out the hardware tonight for our amazing champions, winners, doing the do out here. And second place from Brazil, Pamela Rosa.
Yeah, Pamela.
Yeah, Pamela. Love seeing her back on the podium.
Yeah, me too.
Defending Dew Tour champion. No stranger to the podium.
Not at all.
And our first time winner at Dew Tour, our Olympic gold medalist all the way from Japan, Momiji Nishia. Give it up, y'all.
Yes, Momiji. She's so nice and humble. It's amazing.
She's the friendliest,
I love her
nicest,
attitude.
most dominating skater I've ever watched.
Always smiling.
Momiji is also our U.S. Air Force best trick winner with a big spin
Big
board
flip,
yeah. Big spin board slide. And awarded by Technical Sergeant DeMarcus Shekla. All right.
2 awards.
A big round of applause for our winners tonight at Women's Street here at Dew Tour. Much love. Thank you all for coming out. Stick around. We got the men's park finals coming up. Pamela giving some love to the crowd. Momiji taking home first place and best trick. Holding it down. What an amazing night of skateboarding. Let's check out some of these highlights.
Chloe,
yeah.
Oh, right there. Oh, Pamela, look at that speed and power. Love watching Pamela skate.
That was a heavy contest,
It
Chris.
was.
What did you think of that whole thing?
I'm just amazed at the level of skateboarding in the women's competition these days. I mean, it's Momiji's run right there. That could podium in a men's event. I mean, so it's the level's just getting younger and better and better.
All right, y'all, don't go anywhere. We'll be back with men's park. Stay tuned.
You know, it's pretty radical, all the Japanese that are coming up. They identify with something that's so rad, so cool, that's skateboarding, and they're running with it. The Brazilians did it, Australia, they did it, and now are the most amazing skateboarders in the world, straight from Japan.
Those guys are some of the best skateboarders that I have personally ever seen.
After Olympics, everything has changed. So many people saw Yuto, and he got gold medal. There's so many Japanese start thinking, oh, I want to be like that.
Yuto is definitely like a silent killer. I love that guy. He's super mellow. He just kind of cruises around, and then when the contest starts, he just does things that are incredible.
It has nothing to do with location. It has everything to do with the passion that's within the people. And right now, the Japanese are just amazing skateboarders that are so you could feel it when they come.
Japanese skaters are now having a moment and shining because they're working harder and they want it a little bit more. It motivates everybody else to continue to just keep going because they're doing tricks that I'm like, wow, they're going for it.
毎日自分の限界に挑戦できる。The girls in Japan just work hard.
It's crazy, all the Japanese girl skaters so young and they're so good.
We're seeing so many Japanese riders rise to the top because they're in 100%. They go beyond their limitations. The world needs to be on notice.
Here in the heartland, at the heart of everything cool, Greater Des Moines is more than its features. It's a feeling. A feeling of discovery and wonder everywhere you turn. Catch what you've been missing. Des Moines, the S's are silent, our city is booming.
So many flavors of dew. I am thirsty. I must get dew.
Cut! He's hypnotized again!
DIY concrete into warm water and is ready to create and skate. Make a ramp, bank, speed bump, tree stump, maybe even a panda. DIY not. Your imagination is the limit. Just wet it, set it, and shred it. Tech Deck DIY Concrete.
My name's Aaron Cairo. I'm a sponsored skateboarder from the San Francisco Bay Area, and today we're going to teach you how to do a rock and roll. I'm here with the Braille Skateboards team. Braille Skateboarding is all about teaching people how to skateboard and getting as many new people into skateboarding as possible. So we're here today to teach you a trick. We got Ricky Glaza, Uzi Walker, Glowboarder, and Jungle Book Mowgli, and they're going to represent this rock and roll for us today. You guys like rock and roll, or are you more rap people? Rock and roll. Okay, so this is how this works. You go up to the edge and you put your board over just like that. And as you do that, you have to have your upper body turning. It has to be turning in that direction. And so when you put your board over like that, your upper body, head and shoulders turning, then your legs turn. If you don't have your upper body turned, you're not going to be able to turn your legs. You guys got that? Yeah. Let's see who's got the best rock and roll. You rate them on a scale of 1 to 10. Ricky Glazer, first try. So Ricky takes his wheels all the way to the top of the deck, which is extra style points. Uzi Walker getting it in there. First try, every try. Glowboarder, you got it. Now let's see if Mowgli has a rock and roll. He's got different colored shoes because he's got style all day. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this helped you at home. Go to your local skate park and get it.
And that right there, a perfect illustration of what Braille is all about, teaching people new tricks. You didn't have to teach those guys tricks. They're professionals. But Aaron Cairo, Gabe Cruz, welcome back to Dude Tour Live. Des Moines has welcomed you guys with open arms. I've seen you working hard all weekend long. What's the best thing you've seen at Dude Tour so far, Aaron?
You know, earlier I taught a kid how to ollie, his very first ollie ever, and I think that was the best thing for me because that's really showing how we're, pushing people out and getting them to learn new things. In terms of off the course, the best thing. In terms of on the course, that big spin flip front board that we just saw out there.
Amazing.
Amazing.
And I will attest to this. Yes, these guys are out here getting a ton of footage, but I just watched these guys for about 3 hours right over here, just teaching kids how to ollie and kickflip and everything. So I thank you guys for what you do. And Mr. Cruz, I know you're usually the man behind the lens, but I also see you in front of the lens. So tell me, what is going to happen when you gather all this footage up from Dude Tour Des Moines? What are we going to see on Braille?
You're going to see everything. A ton of videos. We just want to show the love. We just want to teach everyone how to skate. That's what it's all about. So we're going to show as much of that can inspire the world, Yeah, get as many new skaters into it as possible.
That's awesome. And I love that, some of the bait you guys used is, some weird skateboards that people send in. Yeah. Oh, it's always fun to watch. Every time I go to Braille, I see something new and something wild. This is one of the coolest things I've seen, and I think you guys probably get this a lot, the glass skateboard.
That's right. This glass skateboard is one of the most dangerous stunts. I don't know, maybe next time I do this I should get some sort of a stunt double. But yeah, the story behind this was we started this series where anybody could send us any board. And there's a truck company, and they made this board to show off their trucks. So they're like, oh, a glass skateboard, so we can show what the trucks look like from any angle, and you can see it. And I don't actually think they were intending for us to skate on the deck. But, I mean, that's our thing, right? If you send us a board, we're going to skate it. So here I am riding around, and right about here I was feeling, I was pretty solid. And then,
the most legendary clip in Braille history there.
I had a nice big bruise on my hip after that. Luckily, no cuts. Do not try that at home. Definitely do not try that. That is real glass.
But if you do want to see something like that go down, come up with any skateboard you can think of. Send it to Braille. They'll throw it over the rafters and then they'll ride it.
That's right.
Yeah.
That is exactly what we will do.
I know what's up. So what's next for you guys? I know that the Braille army is growing by the minute. I know you guys, of course, are making videos every single day. What can we look forward to for Braille in the next couple weeks?
Yeah, well, we're doing a little tour. So I'm from a very small town in Montana called Red Lodge, Montana. And when I was in high school there, I actually got a skate park put into the town. And then over the years, the ramps got really bad. So we actually raised money and we put funds together and we got the whole park redone. So I decided I have to go back and we need to do a little tour. So we're going to do a little tour up through Seattle and over down to Montana, my hometown. And I get to take all of my guys to see where I grew up, where I'm from. And this is a really, really small town. You know, in my graduating class, I think there was around 40 people. Wow. So a very small town, very small community. And just to, you know, we get to go around. And similar to here, we get to meet a lot of new people and just teach people how to skate and get out there and just spread the love of skateboarding.
That's awesome. And Gabe, I saw you guys up here. You know, you're getting mobbed by the fans. It must be pretty cool to go everywhere you go and be recognized for what you do, spreading positivity through skateboarding.
Yeah, it's amazing. And at the end of the day, we wouldn't be where we are now without them. So it's amazing to feel that support and that love, and we do it for them.
I love it. All right, well, there is more business at hand here from Dew Tour Des Moines. You guys, we are going to unleash the men in the park. I saw you guys up there watching practice. I'm blown away. You know, I've seen a million skate contests, but it seems like every single one just gets better and better. Came here in 2021, opened this brand new park, and I'm happy it's still standing. I thought we had destroyed it back then, but this thing was built to last. What have you guys been impressed by so far in practice, and who do you think is going to take this contest?
Kieran Woolley, let's go.
Yeah, I have to agree with you there. Kieran's been flying around. And, you know, a lot of times when you watch these contests on TV, the park looks small. These guys and girls make it look so easy. That's a big park. What are some of the tricks that you've seen go down over there, Gabe, that got you hyped?
Oh, my gosh. I mean...
The list is long.
Yeah, the list is long. Just from my perspective behind the camera, I mean, everything is insane. So I relate to the viewers in that sense. But, my gosh, the level of talent is just, it's absolutely incredible.
100%.
But yeah, it's pretty amazing because you're at home and you're watching this and you see the trick and you're like, oh, that looks so easy.
Yeah.
That looks so simple.
Yeah.
And then you actually get there in real life and you go, that Mountain Dew can is huge.
Yeah.
The drop-in is huge. And then you go, wow. And then it really starts to hit you. What the level of the things that they're doing is, it's unreal.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, just wait till we come back next year. It's going to just be that much better. Well, that's why we do Tour. That's why we have Braille Skateboarding, to inspire all of you out there to get out there and skate. So if you take anything away from this weekend, from their videos, from any videos you watch, hopefully you'll be inspired to skate. You don't have to be doing 540s. You don't have to grind the 10 stair. Just go out there and roll around, right? That's what it's all about.
It all starts with that first ollie. It's amazing to teach an ollie right there, and right here you have the best skateboarders in the world. And you go, you know, who's going to say that kid that learned his ollie is not going to come forward and be one of the best skaters in the world?
That's right.
It's an amazing future.
Well, thank you guys for what you do, and I'm very excited to let all of you out there know Men's Park Finals is just around the corner. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Dew Tour Des Moines 2022 is about to go off. Fasten your seatbelts at home. I'm telling you, it's going to get radical.
Let's go.
We saw one of the craziest contests go down of all time. There we go. Aurelien Giraud putting it down for France. Oh! 360 flip nose grind. Unbelievable. Yuto Horigome from Japan. He didn't mess around either. Whoa! Look at what he put down. Nollie cab, switchback tail. All right, let's go, Floyd. Oh! What? Najee Houston, the man of the day. He gave us what we wanted to see. Oh! Wow. My God! Cab back nose blunt down the hubba, first try. Windshield front five, take a hike. Najee Houston has done it again. He is your 2021 Dew Tour champion. Wow, what a final right there.
fire.
Mountain Dew, spicy wings.
Doing spicy? Do the do.
Here in the heartland, at the heart of everything cool, Greater Des Moines is more than its features. It's a feeling. A feeling of discovery and wonder everywhere you turn. Catch what you've been missing. Des Moines, the S's are silent, our city is booming.
New barbecue brisket pizza is smoky, sweet, and savory with juicy brisket. Smoked slow. But it's only here for a limited time, so download the app and get it fast. Casey's, here for good.
Absolutely destroyed this park.
That was a great run.
I wanna see the city streets in a mad parade. The skyscrapers and celebrate. I got a new sensation, singing like a choir. It's burning with desire. I wanna start a
There you go. All right. This is a fierce group of competitors. That was absolutely incredible. That was the run. This is exactly what we want to see.
Oh my God! Backside 540!
Look at what he put down. There we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, skate fans from all over the world, welcome back to Dew Tour Des Moines 2022. We are live from Lauridsen Skatepark here in beautiful Des Moines, Iowa. Chris Cote here with Todd Richards, joined by Zach Miller, and we are about to get crazy. Men's Park Final is upon us, Todd.
I'm really excited. I mean, we've got some of the best bowl riders in the world here. We get to see them rip around this thing, put together interesting lines, take big risks. And sitting right next to me, son of a legend, Zach Miller. Zach, what are you looking for here tonight?
Well, everyone's been skating the park so good. I skated with everybody all week, and the boys are going off. There's going to be a lot of big airs, a lot of really good lines. The park is really fast, so yeah, dudes are going to be blasting.
And I like that everybody has, of course, their own unique style, but I want to get your opinions on this. So, big airs, of course, crowd favorites, but what about technicality? Do you think this is going to be an event that will favor the power skaters or the technical skaters in the bowl?
Well, just based on what I've seen in practice, I mean, the names that are in here, first of all, insane. We got a gold medalist in here from the Olympics. We've got someone who's very comfortable sliding along the lips of the park here. We also have someone that maybe is taking the torch from Pedro Barros as far as a
human cannonball
wrecking ball in the park. So there's a bunch of different styles that we're going to see here tonight. I'm partial to, making it just look good.
Oh my gosh. Well, we just had some crazy breaking news. We were so excited to hang with Zach. But Zach, you are first alternate in this event. Jake Wooten actually just called out of it.
You're out of here.
To be in the contest.
Hey, Zach, I've got a question for you. How do you change your mindset from sitting next to us morons and then running yourself up there onto the deck to get ready for your first run?
I can't really tell if you guys are messing with me.
I'm serious.
No, we're dead serious.
Right now. This has never happened before on TV. It's true. Do you want to skate? Can you skate? Yes?
I mean, if you guys are for real.
Go. Right now. Yes.
This is not a joke.
Confirmation. We have confirmation. This is serious. This never happened before. This
Zach, you're confirmed. The bowl is right over there.
Really? For
I'm
real?
going to take
Yes.
these from you, and you're going to peace out. See you later.
All right.
This is a first here at Dew Tour. We've
I've never
actually
seen that happen before.
They're calling one of the announcers in.
Wow.
Zach Miller will now be representing in the men's park competition over in Bull Yonder.
And you're dropping in second, Zach. So
go get him, Tiger.
Yeah, that would be one of the worst pranks you could ever pull on someone. But we are serious. Just got the call over our headsets here that Zach Miller is in.
Wow.
That was awesome.
There we go.
I was looking forward to hanging out with him, but
You might get
I
the
guess
call
it's
for
just
the
us.
unofficial scooter comp that's going on back here behind us, but
What,
we
this
don't know.
just
That
in?
could just happen in
Todd
the middle of the
Richards,
broadcast.
You've actually been. I'm not even going to go there. Well, that was a first time.
Wow.
So I think we've just made a little bit of skate history here.
There we go.
First time a commentator has been called into the event. Thank God it wasn't Todd or I.
I know.
I didn't bring my helmet. So.
That's right. That's where the excuse is.
Yeah, but let's
Well-
talk about some of the skaters we have now. We have Zach Miller in this event, but
Yep.
who are some of the other names that you're excited to see rip this park?
Well, we have, the old favorites like Alex Sorgente coming in here. He has a very unique approach to the park. Tends to use a lot of the different obstacles in there really well. He goes big, he goes fast. Let's see, who else we have in here? We have Haimana Reynolds. He's coming out of Hawaii, goes fast, blasts big airs. And then, Tristan Rennie, probably the best backyard pool skater that there is on the planet these days, and no stranger to a corner with pool coping, that's for sure. And then just, going down the list, Liam Pace, one of the younger up-and-coming guys, super ripper, quiet, but just absolutely destroys in the park. And then, you start moving on down the line. But Kieran Woolley, this kid from Australia, unbelievable. He goes really fast. It's almost like this park, the walls might not be able to contain him because he carries so much energy into the walls, and the tricks that he does, everything is crazy, high flying. And then, moving down the line here, Corey Junot, super slippery on the lip, very good style. And then Keegan Palmer, our current gold medalist. We have Gavin Butker in there as well. Yeah. So, there's a lot of talent.
Luis Francisco, the sole representative from Brazil. That's rare. Usually when you have a park final like this, you'd have multiple Brazilian skaters represented. But we do have Luis, and he is gnarly. Cannot wait to see what young Luis Francisco has for us. And Tate Carew, I would put him right in that, speed, power equation. He will be flying around this park. So we have situation stands like this. Each skater gets 3 runs. All right?
Yep.
Their best run will be the run that could potentially get them up into those 1, 2, 3 spots. So again, this just in, Zach Miller will be replacing Jake Wooten. I'm excited to see Zach skate. I'm bummed not to see Jake skate. He's one of everybody's favorite skaters for sure. But our field is full. We'll have 12 skaters all going for due glory. And Todd, yesterday I'm surprised we still have brains because they were blown out of the back of our heads by what our women did here in the park. This was incredible.
Yeah, there was some great runs yesterday, and this just kind of gives you an idea of what we're going to be looking for in this park situation. There's that island that's in the middle with those 2 halves of the dew cans right there that you can grind on. We had some people kind of wall riding on those, and then we have the added Toyota feature, which is basically a step up right next to that flat bank. And then, there's that extension right there. So there's a lot going on here. Yesterday's winner, Sky Brown, just perfection. All 3 runs.
Yeah, that's
Such
why
good
she was
style.
named Sky. She's always in the sky.
There you go. But
Really
yeah,
good at airs.
yesterday was a great competition. Finishing her run off there with that backside nose blunt, yanking it in Indy.
Yeah, so that was us just a couple minutes ago.
This is us receiving breaking news.
Oh, I look like I'm talking about something very serious.
Look at Zach doesn't
Zach's
know.
face was so good.
Not only,
of course, if you hear it from us, you think it's a joke.
Yeah. Basically, I also solicited people to win a date with Zach earlier. That's not true. He has a girlfriend. It was just me, messing with Zach Miller. So I can understand why maybe he would. Is
that a coaching technique? You kind of take him out of his comfort zone?
One of my kind of alternative coaching techniques is to really break down a person's self-confidence, and then you rebuild it.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's I'm glad you're not my coach.
Yeah.
Well,
so Zach getting a couple practice runs in here. If there's one thing Zach Miller and the Miller family in general, son of Chris Miller, they know their way around lines in a park. Zach will go really fast. I hope that he brings it. A little bit of a shocker that he's just in this thing, but who knows?
He's representing Hosoi Skateboards, and Christian's been here all weekend getting the crowd hyped. And getting the crowd hyped, that's not an easy job, but this guy's really good at it. We've got Chris Dune Pastris on the deck.
Thank you. And yes, we got our final event of the weekend here with Men's Park, Des Moines, Iowa 2022. And I got to say, the skating is next level. The park is next level. The sun's going down. And we got the best crowd in the world here, Des Moines, Iowa. I want you guys to get loud for this park event. Yes, park final is about to get underway. Thank you. Back to you guys.
Told you he's good at that. Yeah, we got the crowd in the house. Everybody has condensed themselves right above this beautiful park. We've got legends on legends everywhere you look.
It's a gladiator pit, man. And if you see something that you like, shout it out right there. We see Christian Soy.
His left hash behind him. Man, all the cool kids are out here on the deck. This is our grand finale, and this right here, definitely, I'm gonna say one of the runs of the weekend that finished with the trick of the weekend for sure. Something that I don't think anybody will ever do again. I don't think anybody should ever try this again because this was insane.
Yeah, check this out. Hand flip into the flat bank off of the Toyota wall ride feature. That is nuts, dude.
Yeah, that right there, that's just iconic. And that was huge. And so that is an added feature to this park just for Dude Tours. A couple added things that you won't find on a normal day here at Lauridsen Skatepark. You've got these dew cans in the middle in that giant volcano, a couple of cans on the sides, of course the Toyota death box.
It's like it's kind of like an extension, but it's set back a little bit. So yeah, you kind of have to air up on top of it and then pop back in. You can see right there, there's a tail stall by Take Crew. You have to like ollie back in to find that transition. So there's some pretty challenging obstacles out there. Hopefully your line takes you the right way into them. But these skaters have been ripping all week long, and we're gonna see some heavy action here. 12 skaters, 3 runs. Your best run counts. You want to get this thing started, Chris? How about you, crowd? You guys ready to get this thing started? That's what I'm talking about. You see someone flying around this thing that you like, you let them know.
Each skater has 45 seconds or skate till you fall. In the street competition, you can run off your board, jump back on, and kind of try to fix things. Here at the park, it is just shred for 45 seconds and hope that you can use the entirety of this park. The judges, of course, they love creativity, they love speed, they love technicality, and they like to see you use the whole park. You don't have to necessarily hit every single obstacle in this park, but you do have to use this park to its full potential.
That's right.
And luckily, these 12 skaters, they know how to do that and some.
If there's corners, use the corners. No one wants to see you half pipe in the bowl. You need to use every little feature of this thing. And plus, that's how you go fast. You pump around those corners, you slide on that coping, and you combine it into like one long line of super hard tricks.
Sorgente cruising around. This guy is a multi-time world champion. He won Vans Park Series about 16 times. Probably one of the most technical skaters in the field, known for just insane lip tricks. There's Zach, still maybe doesn't believe that he's in the contest because of the people that told him.
All right, Chris, let's get this going.
All right, very excited to see the return of Colin Graham. This guy's been ripping for a long time, and hadn't seen him in a competition for a minute, but I am so hyped to see Colin Graham from Virginia Beach back at it, representing Embassy Skateboards. This guy has an amazing mix of old school and new school tricks. And here we go. 45 seconds on the clock. Colin Graham's in.
Here we we go, Colin Graham tail slide on that half Ducan, pushing the Smith grind through that corner. Big lineage of 6 skaters that came out of Virginia Beach to inspire him, the Gutierrez brothers, Alan Midget. There's all these legends that he's fed off of and added to his trick bag. Here we go, 45 seconds. There's a big tail grab into the flat bank off that Toyota extension. Wow.
Is he a child of Mount Trashmore?
He is a child of Trashmore. Coming in here, backside lip slide up on top of the Toyota extension once again. So using all the different features that the walls have. Flipping into that lean air. And then big spin back disaster as he comes off in the last seconds of that run. But that is how you get it started.
It's a hell of a run. He skated for a full, 42 seconds, did a bunch of tricks, hit nearly every obstacle and the additional obstacles. Love the speed. And if you match your wheels to the do,
I don't think that
you're not
does
going to get any extra points.
It does nothing.
It looks cool.
There's that Smith grind through the corner, almost over to the hip. Nose grab 360 over the island in the middle. Looking for that speed. There's that big tail grab into the flat bank. Back lip up there on that extension. So great run, a little bit of a mistake at the end, but still, got 2 more runs yet to go. Check it out right here. Kickflip lean air, grabs that board, slaps it back on his feet.
That right there is just a perfect illustration of how everything has to go well. Everything has to be right in its proper place to make that trick.
Yeah, and you see that back foot right there on the big spin backside disaster, not squared up on the tail. So he goes down. All right.
Yeah, so the bar has been set high. Colin Graham drops a 75. And from the commentator booth to the deck, let's hear it for Zach Miller.
A rare moment in Dew Tour history when you are stripped from the announcing position and thrown straight into the belly of the beast. Zach Miller coming in here, trying to get his feet underneath him. I don't think he had very much practice. Nice tail slide over there on the flat wall, coming into the deep end. Nice big frontside air into the corner. So that will be practice run number 1.
Zach Miller. Chances. I mean, you got to give credit to Zach. He was in here with literally his headset on, just ready to talk about it. Just got to be about it.
Just getting called straight into the event. Here we go. Big frontside air into the corner. Kind of steps off a little bit. But he does have 2 more runs.
This is a test. That was just a taste.
Here's Christian Asoy, his sponsor, team manager.
Zach representing Encinitas, California, and well. So Zach comes through with just a 23.66, a little test run right there. He'll have 2 more opportunities. Coming up next, we've got a multi-time world champion representing Lake Worth, Florida, by way of the Cardiff Castle. I'm talking about Alex Sorgente.
Here we go, Sorge starting up on top of the Toyota feature. He's gonna roll in from up there.
Right after I said that nobody should do this, he does it and makes it look so easy.
There he goes, rolling into the flat bank. Sorgente carrying a lot of speed here. Up, tail stall, pops back in. Very comfortable doing that. Feeble to fakie, off of the half Ducan extension into the Caballerial over in the deep end. Woo, scary back Smith on the extension. Half cab 50-50. Looking to put this run together. Nice crooked grind there. Front blunt in the shallow end.
10 seconds.
Sorge putting together a nice run that's tacking all the different parts of this bowl. Nice nose grind, nollie in. And a frontside ollie reaper over the hip. Nice run, Sorge.
Safe to say we will have a new leader. This guy is all about it. Surf, skate, moto, lifestyle.
Yeah, what's up, what's up?
Safe to say he's off the chain time.
Yeah, he's de-chained.
This was a wild way to start this. I mean, right there, that is 20 feet from the flat.
Yeah, but when you're this good, that ain't nothing. I like this right here. The ollie up to tail stall, to hop back in over the extension, straight into the feeble to fakie there, and then right into the Caballerial. There it is. Sets himself up.
He only does scary tricks, and he makes them look so easy.
There's that ollie up to feeble to fakie right into the caballerial in the deep end. There's that back Smith into the pivot grind to fakie. Straight into the half cab to 50-50. So that was a great line there as well. And there's that crooked grind over the island in the middle, straight into the popped out front blunt.
Todd, you had mentioned Pedro Barras, and I would say for a while there, for a good 5-6 years, it was all about Sorgente versus Pedro Barras in so many events. They were friendly rivals, and they helped lift the whole field up.
Well,
and Alex is doing that right now. His score comes through. It's an 80 flat. So we have a new leader. It's Alex Sorgente. Coming up next from Honolulu, Hawaii, we've got Haimana Reynolds.
There you go, Haimana dropping in. Rolls in, Smith grind to front 5-0 through that corner. Into the tail slide, big backside 360. Ooh, judo body jar right there. That's nice, smashing that tail on the way back in. Into the back Smith. Little ice plant off of the extension. Huge Madonna over there. Lot going on in this run. Kickflip Indy, holding on to it. Little wild feet there. Haimana, oh! 360 flip with the tail grab, misses that.
That right there, that's an 80-plus run if he finishes that. When Haimana gets on a good one, watch out. This dude has won so many contests.
You see he's riding, he's got like a pretty sizable ankle brace on right now as well. So, you know, a lot of these riders take the punishment and they just fight through it.
First time I've ever seen him in a t-shirt.
I know, usually
it's not a full t-shirt, but it's close enough.
Watch this, judo air, smashes that tail on the way back in. Not full body jar, more like a late tail smash. Back Smith. There's that ice plant off of the extension right into the Madonna. There's the nose blunt. A lot going on in this run.
Madonna tail smash is almost just a direct shout out to Soy.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, Christian, Tony, those were the guys that pioneered these tricks. Christian made that trick look the best though.
Oh yeah. Well, that score comes through. It's a 69 for Haimana Reynolds. Again, he almost had that full run. I think he got to about 42 seconds. So with that final trick, that number will go way up. Coming in next, Rialto, California. We said it, one of the best backyard pool skaters to ever do it. And also, can be a contest crusher. Tristan Rennie.
You got Chris Gregson following Tristan right here. Little tail smack off of the extension. You really get a sense of the lines these guys are taking when you get behind, get behind them with the follow cam with Gregson.
And that sound you hear, that's just finger tightened trucks. This guy rides some of the loosest trucks you'll ever see.
There's that nice body jar, ollie over the island the opposite way, not using that coping to bonk off of, but just kind of ghost ollieing it. Backside disaster on the flat bank. Oh, goes for the nose grab, backside 540, and just kind of slides that out. 2 more runs for Tristan Rennie, though.
Leaving some scraps on the table. Again, you don't have to skate for a full 45 seconds, but the judges do appreciate you making a full run.
I think if you want to stand on top of the box here,
you're going to have to go for end-to-end.
You need to go end-to-end on this run. There you see Gregson dropping in behind him. There's that little tail smack off of the extension into the flat bank, right into the Indy air over the corner. Rennie carrying a lot of speed. That feeble ground, 50-50 popping off into the hip. There's that backside disaster, a lot of pop on that one.
Todd, when you add something like one of these cans or the big wall, you add that to the park. It's just it's I don't want to say unnatural because it's all cement, but are those obstacles just that much more difficult to hit because they're not actually built into the park?
Chris, I like to call them coarse condiments. You know what I'm saying? Just adds a little bit more spice and excitement to something that's already delicious.
Agree.
Feeling me?
I'm with you there. Horse
Okay.
condiments. I'm
Yeah.
going to write this down for future use.
Patent pending.
Tate Carew representing San Diego, California. This guy has been flying around, doing every contest he can, and this is going to be a big start for Tate.
Tate going into the tail stall, hopping back in. Giant stalefish into the corner.
Always a crowd favorite there.
Front tail slide. Tate's got ollie backside 540s in his bag of tricks. He's got pretty much everything. Big backside 360 into the no flip. So Tate Carew, problems on run number 1, but he literally has every single trick.
Yeah, he's been skating at a very high level since he was about 6 years old.
And let's check this out right here as he pumps for speed, pops up into the tail stall, and then hops back into the flat bank, straight into that huge stalefish, dropping that back knee, clacking that pad off the deck. Look at, bang! Look at the extension on that right there. So sick. And then straight, oh wow, another shot of it right there. Fully extended stalefish. Grab him with that backhand. Whack, just palming it right there. Oh, he's got full palm on the bottom.
That is going to be a great photo.
That would net you a couple likes, Chris, if you were over there and you got that. A couple heart clicks.
Coming up next, this guy may be one of the fastest, most powerful skaters in the entire field from Tucson, Arizona. Let's hear it for Liam Pace.
Liam's got some really cool lines in this park. Hopefully he goes for this transfer. Look at that, Indy 540 straight off the bat. First wall, Indy 5. 50-50 yank in on the Toyota feature. Nose grind over on the half Ducan. Now watch this transfer. Hips it, oh! Basically just takes that whole corner out. It's really awkward the way that corner sticks out, the transition to the flat bank. Takes a lot of speed. You have to do it just right. Man, starting that run off strong. Indy 5 on the first wall.
Most people would have bailed that air, but Liam Pace, I'll tell you, this guy is dedicated. That took guts right there, and I'd love to see that transfer made.
Yeah, all of these skaters take it to the pain, Chris. They will definitely slam really hard to get the line that they want. There's that nose grind up on the do extension. And here's looking for that line. Watch from that corner. Oh, there's the Indy 540 to start off that run. And here is that air through the corner onto the flat bank. See right here, the angle is just so weird. You have to pop out to match the transition, and you kind of like stop dead when you land on the flat bank. It's not the smoothest landing, but Liam's got 2 more runs to get it done. He nailed it all during practice this week. So I look forward to him putting down runs 2 and 3. All right, so moving right along here on the first runs, Sorgente is still in the lead.
80 points, the score to beat. And coming all the way from Sao Paulo, Brazil, we've got Luis Francisco with 45 seconds on the clock. This is another kid that mixes old and new, super consistent. Luis Francisco, 22 years old, from one of the greatest cities in the world, Sao Paulo, Brazil. Here we go.
Here you go, a lot of speed into the first wall, lip slide to get things cooking. Front 5, a lot of speed here. Giant extended frontside boneless on that flat bank. Straight into the varial flip, in the air. Luis, a lot of tricks. Ooh, how's that? Is that like a hard flip? Body varial? That was nuts. I'm gonna have to look at the replay of that one. Kickflip melon over the corner into a lip slide through the corner. In the air dive bomb, kind of turning that thing sideways. Just putting little individual tweaks on here for the,
nice.
50-50 off that kickflip, but wasn't quite lined up.
That was a lifesaver right there. Yeah. That was so sketchy. What a run from Luis Francisco.
He was ramming a square peg in a round hole there. That definitely was a sick run. Making it work.
Judges like to see you go fast. He did that. They like to see you do technical tricks. He did a lot of those.
And the gnar factor too, going in on stuff that you probably shouldn't be making, but you will it to happen because it is a contest make. Look at the extension on that frontside boneless right there.
Yeah, a boneless is not, you know, it's, I wouldn't say it's a hard trick, but when you do it like that, it's extremely hard and looks so cool. That trick right there.
Yeah, it's like a hard flip indie air. Puts that down. And there's that lip slide through the corner. You can see how many coping blocks they're covering. Oh, double flip. Kickflip melon. The subtleties that you catch in slow-mo.
Jeez.
Board flips twice, puts it back on his feet.
That's just the ultimate trust grab. Trust your flick.
And then here we see, watch this indie air. Turns it down. It's called the dive bomb.
Added flair.
Zach Miller's dad kind of made that one famous back in the day, but that was a great first run.
And just like that, we have a new leader. Luis Francisco comes through in 86.33.
Number one.
First run, you drop an 86.33. Shockwaves through the field.
I'm gonna land it, so you have to land too.
I'm excited for this
Just like that.
next skater though, Chris.
Luis Francisco dropped a big number. That's only going to fire up the next skaters. Dropping the next, all the way from Australia. Let's hear it for Kieran Woolley.
This kid goes fast and he goes big. So get ready for some high flying antics right here. Here we go. Kieran Woolley rolling in for his first run of 3. Backside boneless off the Toyota extension into that nose grind. Kieran just has a crazy pump, carrying so much speed through this park. Giant backside 540 nose grab. Huge kickflip indie off of the Toyota extension into the flat bank, standing on top of that backside Smith grind through the corner. Whoa, alley frontside 50-50, holding on to it.
8 seconds.
Backside air to backside disaster, so fast. Front feeble through that corner as well. Kieran Woolley and a Miller flip to cap off that run. That was the way to get your campaign started here in the final. And he's got way more gas in the tank.
Jeez.
And at these prices, that means a lot.
These days, Kieran Woolley tearing apart Lauridsen Skatepark. What a way to start. Will it eclipse the 86.33?
You know, you watch him skate, he goes so much faster than everybody else, it seems like. And there was a lot of comparisons made to, you know, Pedro Barros. That's how he attacks the bowl. I've been calling him Koala Pedro for the past week because of how fast and how burly he is in the park.
And he's from Australia.
And yeah, also, yeah, you get it? It's like a.
I think it's a great nickname.
It's a play on
We'll have
words.
to ask Kieran what he thinks.
Oh, he's gonna hate it for
He's
sure.
got some business to take care of here.
There's that nose grab, backside 540. Lots of speed. There's another look at it right there. There's that kickflip indie into the flat bank. Straight into the Miller flip, the frontside invert. You bring all the way around 360. And there's that frontside feeble grind through a transition that is not that steep. That trick is incredibly difficult to do on a transition that's not that steep, and it's hard to lock in. So a lot of precision on the lip for Kieran Woolley. Mixing the old and the new with the burly factor, with the speed. I think this is going to be a big score.
Yeah, the judges liked it. It's going to be up into the 80s. And here it is, an 84. Even for Kieran Woolley. That means Luis Francisco still in the lead with the 86.33. Kieran Woolley jumps into second. Sorgente in third. If you want to be in the top 3, you've got to get into the 80s at least. We've got 3 more skaters to go for their first runs. And you want to talk about style, you want to talk about flow, speed. Corey Juno, representing San Diego, California, is in.
Corey Juneau, huge on the first wall, carrying a lot of speed. Corey's style really comes in as soon as he starts sliding. Look at that giant frontside alley-oop into the corner. Backside lip slide. This may be the most I've ever seen Corey actually grab his board in a run. Usually his runs are all, oh my gosh.
Yes,
front
thank
side,
you.
slide
Thank
and
you.
roll through that corner. Front blunt slide through the corner. Corey putting together an amazing run right here. Big frontside ollie after that backside nose blunt. He's got 5 seconds left here. Just looking for one more big trick. Nose grind through the corner as well. Talk about someone who is so comfortable on the lips, so comfortable flying above it. Really comfortable self-hyping after his run. That's good.
Well, when Corey Juneau's having fun, he skates his best. Rockstar Team Rider just went off for run number 1. Again, totally unique. A different take on this park than anyone else.
Yeah. There's that backside air into the flat bank, straight into the frontside alley-oop. The alley-oop frontside air, so perfect. There's that frontside slider through the corner, only how Corey can do it. Nose grind, balancing precisely on the top of the coping. Look at that. Standing tall, nollies it in, pops it over the coping.
Corey never half steps his tricks. Everything is fully slid, fully committed. And when you're doing, back tails through corners, back lip slides through corners, I mean, that just adds to the danger element. Corey Juneau just makes it all look so easy. And, I think the judges, obviously, they appreciate when they see difficult skateboarding made easy looking, and they got it right there. Corey Juneau now jumps up into 3rd place. We've got a battle on our hands. An 82.0 for Corey Juneau. Left hash is hyping it up. Corey's hyping it up. San Diego represented in that hot corner right there. Love to see it.
Next up, Gavin Bodker.
More San Diego representation from Oceanside, California. Youngest competitor, Gavin Bodker's in.
Big frontside air through the corner. Gavin's got a ton of tricks. Oh, look at that. Kickflip back 3 into the 540 on the flat wall.
Wow.
So Gavin's putting together the combos. Kickflip Indy over the smallest of the hips in this park. Kickflip foot plant. So a lot of moves getting put back to back. Little frontside slob plant. One-footed backside 360. Oh, what a run. Gavin Bodker is just putting so many tricks together.
How did he hang on to those last 3 tricks?
Body varial, alley-oop 360 over the hip. That was just back-to-back moves the whole way.
That was sick. Our youngest competitor drops in and goes hard. Gavin Bodker.
So comfortable flipping his board in these tricks, putting together the difficult combinations. That was insane. Let's check it out here. Starting this run off. Nice big frontside air through the corner. And then it kind of went straight into the flip tricks. Straight over, kick flipping into a 360, right into the 540, dropping that shoulder, turning it into a McTwist. Look at that. Kick flips it, grabs Indy, gets it on his feet super quickly. There's that kick flip foot plant. And then here we see just throwing that board at his feet and then straight into the alley-oop body varial 360 over the hip.
Wild trick selection, rapid fire succession of tricks. The judges loving it. 88, we've got a new leader. Gavin Bodker now, top of the leaderboard. Crowd right now just trying to figure out what they just saw. Super tech, high speed, high risk skateboarding, riding that Jimmy Wilkins real skateboard. If you're going to be inspired by somebody on transition, make it Jimmy Wilkins.
Jimmy Wilkins is a good person to be inspired by. Jimmy was all.
Well, 12 skaters, each with 3 45-second runs. We're down to our 12th skater of the draw. This guy is a global, I was going to say household name, but he is a global name. Olympic gold medalist from Currumbin, Queensland, Australia, by way of Encinitas, California. Let's hear it for Keegan Palmer.
Keegan getting his first run started with a huge frontside air off the extension. Giant indie air alley-oop over the hip. With that nose grind, carrying a lot of speed. 50-50, frontside air yank in. Backside lip slide. A lot of these tricks going back to back. Long backside Smith grind right there. Stalefish 540, getting a little wild on the landing, but still holding on to it.
10 seconds.
There's the alley-oop 360 in the air. Into the caballerial, but steps off. But there was so much good that happened early on in that run.
Keegan flying around this park. I would say the highest, furthest of the draw yet.
The alley-oop indie air over the hip was insane. Here's that big frontside air, setting him up for this. Traveling the opposite direction, dive bombs it at the last second. You see that little twitch of the front foot, watch. Yoink, pokes it down, makes it look so easy, but that trick is incredibly difficult to match transition. There he pops up into the frontside 50-50, grabs frontside air and hops back in.
Homie just aired over a Toyota RAV4 in a glass box.
And there's that Stalefish backside 540, landing a little bit low in the transition, grabbing with that backhand, just adding another element of difficulty. When he comes back in, it's the compression, kind of makes him squat it out, drags a little bit of hand, but still holds on to it. There's the alley-oop 360, and then tries to pop into a caballerial. That's a no-handed 360 right there on that wall, and just lets it get away from him.
I mean, if he gets that, watch out, world. He did drop a sizable chunk of points, 80.66 for Keegan Palmer's first run, and look at that top 5. Gavin Bacher up on top, Luis Francisco in second, Woolley third, Juno fourth, Keegan Palmer fifth. But very, very even in the midsection. A lot of skaters with points up into the 80s. So with that, let's go down to Chris Pastras standing by with Gavin Bacher.
All right, so Gavo, that was an amazing first run. Currently in first place. Take us through that. It was a highlight reel, the whole thing.
I was like kind of tripping the whole time. Like I've kind of been struggling on that trick, and I don't know, I'm still like, I'm stoked.
You're doing great. And a lot of flip tricks in your run. Was that a strategy?
I don't know. It's just like what came to mind when I was putting it together, but.
And how about the level of skateboarding? I know you're one of the youngest competitors, but what's it like to see the level of park skating grow so quickly?
It's insane. I mean, Keegan's crazy. Like, everyone's just, like, killing it. Everyone's got really solid.
And you got anything left in the tank for the other 2 runs?
I don't know.
Yeah, let's see some surprises. Yes, Gavin Bacher, put your hands together. First place so far after run number 1. Yeah, Gavo.
Yeah, and for Gavin, the kickflip Indy 360, our current pick for potentially getting that Air Force best trick, but we've got a lot of skating left to come. Gavin Bacher sits in the top spot with an 88. And now let's go back to the top of the lineup from Virginia Beach, Virginia. We've got your skater currently with 41 seconds. This is Colin Graham.
Colin starting his run off here. Couple grinds to get the speed up. There's that big extended 360 over the island in the middle, right into a heel flip in the air. Flipping the board with his feet, catching it with his trailing hand. Nice big tail grab, super stylish into the flat bank. Oh! And just losing it there on the flat wall. So he's got one more run to get it done.
Accidental maul grab finish. But Colin Graham, I mean, this dude is so consistent. I've watched him compete for years, and he can put together a full run.
There's that tail slide up there. Smith grind in and through the corner. Backside 360.
How much more difficult are these tricks when you do them in through a corner?
Well, it's just, you're trying to make sure that you can match the transition, and that's the hardest part. A flat wall is kind of easy, but once you're going through a corner, you're adjusting your balance all the way through there. You're coming at it at a different angle. It just makes the difficulty that much more.
I would say almost a prerequisite trick for every skater in this event is a front smith and a backsmith, or a backsmith, I should say. But now you have to do it through the corner pretty much.
Yeah, there's a lot of corners.
You want to match what's going on. All right, so from Colin Graham, we're going to go to our one-time commentator, now-time competitor. Zach Miller got the call to compete about 30 seconds before this event started. He's got one run. This was him about 15 minutes ago. Thought we were messing with him, but we weren't.
Nope. Guess what? This is like one of those dreams when you think you're going to high school with no clothes on. Zach is living that dream right now.
45 seconds on the clock for Encinitas, California's Zach Miller.
Zach Miller, 50-50, straight away. One of the best looking to do it. Such good style. Even when he's just pumping around a ball, he's got such great style. Frontside tail slide. Let's see if he can get that frontside air. There it is, frontside air, Zach Miller. Backside disaster comes away from him on the flat bank. Give it up for Zach Miller.
It is not easy to be called into action like that. Gets the high five. Christian Hosoi, he is a pro for Hosoi Skateboards. Sean Malto on the deck. We mentioned some of our friends watching from the deck now. Saw Jack Fardell out there. Remy Stratton is here.
Legends.
The list goes on and on. So taking the most dangerous way to drop into this park off that Toyota glass box. Alex Sorgente, like we had mentioned, a multi-time world champion. This guy's won a million.
What's he doing? Is he going to bonk Gavo's head on the way in?
I hope so.
A little nose bump into the flat bank?
You guys are Red Bull teammates.
Oh, I can't wait to see this. Gavo's like, I guess. Look at that, olling over him into the flat bank to start the run.
That was a good stunt.
Alex Sorgente getting his run going here. There's that ollie up to front.
Oh.
Tail stall, pop back in. Missing the feeble fakie on that Ducan extension.
You see a little bit when he went up, locked in his tail. There was some movement, some coaxial flutter, if you will.
I beg your pardon?
Some proverbial crosstalk on that little tail stall right here.
So check it out right here. I mean, that is a big risk. You miss that, you can get vecned in the flat bottom right there, and you do not want that to happen.
No.
It's not the way to start a run.
Right here, you see just a
It's so scary. There's that stall, hops out and in, gets a little ghost-footed on the landing. And
ghost foot is such a nice way to explain such a scary thing to happen.
That's right. Well, because you wake up and you're
spooky.
Well, maybe you don't.
Haunted feet.
Vecned in the flat. You don't want that to happen.
Exclusive.
Here.
All right, so we're going to put 45 seconds back on the clock. Coming from Hawaii, Himano Reynolds. This guy is a contest machine. We'll see what he's got for us right now. He's always a fan favorite, so let's hear it for Himano Reynolds.
Himano with that Smith grind to front 5-0 into the corner there. There's a tail slide. Big backside 360. There's that judo air with the late tail smack. Chris Livingston stoked if he's watching. Like that little ice plant off the side of the Toyota feature into the huge Madonna, kind of stalling up there on the lip. Olling up to Smith grind on the flat bank. Much better run for Himano at this point. 360 flip tail grab over the hip into the eggplant in the deep end. It's good about time for one more trick. Pops out to the backside disaster and 50-50. Nice frontside invert to cap off that run. So a lot going on, much better than run number one.
That's Himano doing Himano things. It's rare to see Himano fall. Well, as we just saw right there, full 45-second run.
Yeah.
The highlights right here.
Check it out. There's the backside 360 nose grab. Straight into the judo, kicking that front foot off, smacking that tail late for just a little bit of extra spice on there. There's that little ice plant, foot plant.
Whoa. Judges do appreciate loud skateboarding. Smashing your tails, smashing your chucks, grinding far.
And there's that 360 flip, tail grab.
Say that's him on a signature move.
Yeah, he's got that one wired. Flipping that board, grabbing it at the last second, putting it back on his feet, and there's the eggplant in the deep end. Great run.
Yeah, definitely not making it easy for the judges, putting so many tricks together.
Oh, that extension on the front side invert right there was so sick. Very subtle.
And the score comes through. It's an 80.33 for Heimano Reynolds. So he is up and into the 80s, currently sitting in 6th place with room to grow. So from Hawaii, we're gonna go to Rialto, California. Tristan Rennie. This guy has put together some insane edits. He's done really well in a bunch of contests. He's doing it for the fam now. He's got to get some diaper money, new dad.
Needs some diaper money. And like you said earlier, his trucks are so loose. It's like breaking a tie rod on your car. That's how loose these things are. It's just such precision balance it takes when your trucks are that loose. And he's got no problem whipping around through those corners. There's that little tail grab, front truck smash. Alley-oop body jar, ollieing over the island. Tristan is putting together a decent run here. Backside nose blunt on the flat bank, straight into the 540. Nose grab 540. Oh, and it gets away from that kickflip Indy. Just couldn't extend out and grab it.
And little known fact, Tristan Rennie rips at surfing.
There we go.
Just spent some time in Waco working on his skills with the Rockstar team, him and Keegan Palmer out there blasting airs. So a multi-threat, as usual.
There you go. This follow camp by Gregson, fellow Blood Wizard team rider.
Love that Blood Wizard.
Little tail tap there on the extension. You just get an idea of how many options there are on this course. There's that backside disaster with plenty of pop. Alley-oop body jar, smashing that tail on the way back in. Little ollie over the island in the middle, backside nose blunt really quick. Straight into the backside 540 nose grab.
And this guy skates some of the most difficult transitions around, so for him, this park is just pure butter.
Yeah, usually he's skating transitions that are not really meant for skateboarding. Like a nice 8-foot transition with a foot of vert in backyard pool.
Yeah, if you have a backyard pool that needs to be tested, DM him. We get through our second round here. Second run of 3. Coming up next, Tate Carew. Tate's rad. I mean, he's a quiet kid, but when he drops in, he flies around the park so fast.
Here we go. Tate Carew on run number 2. Lot of speed. That tail stall up on top of the Toyota feature, straight into this big stalefish through the corner. A lot of height on that one. Standing tall on that tail slide. Nice backsmith through the corner. Looking for speed here. Indy back 3 over the island. And it got away from him sliding out there on the landing. It looked solid while he was in the air. But he gets one more run. Tate Carew's got one more to get it done here. There's that pop out tail stall. Pop back in, kind of alley-oop style a little bit.
That's never not going to be scary.
Oh, look at that frontside stalefish. So huge, well above everyone's heads. Check it out right here. Get an idea of the traveling and the extension.
Through the corner, too.
Here's the Indy 360 Lands a little bit on top, kind of just hanging his wheels up. It does roll over, so you're not just gonna get KO'd in the flat bottom, but still it's enough to kind of stop your momentum. Watch that back truck. Doesn't quite meet the transition. And this concrete is pretty slick, so if you're not landing squared up, you can get squirted out on your butt. And you saw that right there.
All right, as we roll on through, Liam Pace, if you haven't seen his video parts, when Detour ends tonight, go immediately home to YouTube and watch Liam's videos. They're amazing. You're about to see it in real life right here. Liam Pace is in.
Not only an amazing skater, but an incredible hair farmer as well. Indy 540 to start off that run. There's that pop out to front 50-50 yank in, nose grind on the extension. A lot of speed for Liam. Let's see if he can get this transfer this time. Frontside air transfer perfectly onto the flat bank, right into the kickflip Indy. Back Smith off through the hip.
High to low, sketch.
Body jar. Putting together a nice run here for Liam. Frontside 180 over the island, straight into Caballerial disaster. A lot of technical tricks. Front blow! That was a wild front blunt. Almost over popped it.
Hanging on for dear life with the complete 45-second run. Let's hear it for Liam Pace.
Gnarly, Liam Pace.
I'm seeing a lot of relieved looks on these guys' faces when they pop out. That just shows you they're
well, when we
skating on the red line.
When we do get the replay of that front blunt, hopefully you'll see how crazy that thing was on the pop back in. There's that frontside 50-50, grabs frontside air, pulls himself back in, straight into the nose grind, from the hip up onto the extension, and there's that transfer. Off that corner, into the flat bank, a lot of distance covered. Straight into the flip into his hand. There's the slow motion frontside 180. Into the Caballero, so a 360 smashing his board on the way back in from fakie. Here's another look at that frontside 180. You gotta be nice and quiet with the body. You can't overdo that one. And here, watch this frontside blunt right here. That back foot, that's what I mean by ghost foot. That foot was nowhere near his board on the way back in, makes contact with the toe to hold onto it. That added amount of sketch gnar could bump him up a little bit in the points right here.
Well, he does jump up just a bit into 8th place. Liam Pace's last run comes through a 76.66. Now we go to our current number 2 skater from Sao Paulo, Brazil, Luiz Francisco.
Luis looking for a good spot to roll in. Trying to get as much speed as he possibly can. Smith grind, high speed. Setting up for something. That boosted frontside boneless, full extension, straight into the varial flip, in the air.
I mean, if somebody says your boneless looks like Grant Taylor, that's a high compliment.
Yeah. There's that hard flip. Oh, into the flat bank and loses it on the frontside feeble grind through the corner.
Well, that was the biggest boneless we've seen of the weekend.
Huge. His foot just like seemed like it was hanging there, stalled out in the air. Watch this, just boom, big Jeff Phillips type frontside boneless right there. Straight into the varial flip, kickflip varial in the air. Watch this again. Look at the extension.
That's higher than a Route 4.
And it's higher than a Route 4. If my legs spread that far apart, I don't think I'd walk for 3 days. And there's that hard flip in the air. It looks kind of like a body barrel, but I do think that is a hard flip in the air. It's just the way the board goes back on his feet and coming off on that frontside feeble grind through that corner.
You know why they call it a hard flip?
Yep.
Super hard.
You hardly ever see me doing one.
All right, coming up next, currently sitting in 3rd place with an 84. Speed and power. Get ready for it. This is Kieran Woolley.
Getting ready for his run. running in to get the start. Backside rolling at high speed. Kieran Woolley, 5-0 on the Toyota extension, straight into a giant kickflip Indy, adding more difficulty onto his second run. Backside boneless off the top of the Toyota feature. Oh, and loses it on the nose grind on the extension, but I can't tell you, that first trick that he did there was so hard, so technical to get right. Olling up, making contact with the back truck, grinding just a little bit, and then falling back into the flat bank. So much precision. Watch this.
That's a lot to unpack right there.
It is a lot to unpack. It's all about having faith that your board is going to be right where it needs to be.
Kieran Woolley's currently on a roll, coming off an X Games win.
Huge kickflip in the air. Unbelievable. There's that backside boneless. And then here we go. The nose grind just gets a little lost coming back in. Doesn't quite get the nollie pop in that he needed.
Kieran Woolley's like Leonard Skinner, flirting with disaster. And I like it. You really got to skate on the edge. Get yourself right up there. Yeah. Shout outs. Flat ground from Corey Juneau. And Corey right now is sitting in fourth place, just below that top three. He's got an 82. And you know, one of the signature moves of Corey Juneau, that beautiful frontside flip we've seen him do.
I want to see
big
that.
effect. I don't know if he takes requests, but if he does, would love to see that trick. Or that trick. I mean, any trick by Corey, you're going to love.
Big kickflip Indy to start off his run. Backside air into the flat bank. There's that alley-oop frontside air that he throws away.
Ouch.
A little bit of a hipper.
I think he was kind of surprised right there. I mean, that trick for him, well, for 99% of us, that's the hardest trick we could ever dream of doing. That's kind of a setup trick for him, but big slam nonetheless. See what happened here for Corey Juneau.
Let's check it out. This is wall number one, kickflip in the air. And then we get this backside air into the flat bank. Straight into this alley-oop, the frontside air traveling the opposite way. Heel flip in the air, excuse me. And there's the alley-oop frontside air. Let's see what goes wrong here. Kind of bails it. And he slides out on his feet and goes directly to hip. Ouch.
He just walks it off. Saw the pain right there. Well, your current leader sitting on an 88. What more can he do? We're about to find out. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Gavin Butker.
Here he goes, Gabo into wall number one, frontside air, kicks that tail out a little bit. Here we go, bailing the kickflip Indy 360.
Look at the mechanics in that trick.
There's a lot going on.
Flying, spinning, flipping, grabbing, landing, hopefully. He had a clean one in his previous round, so I'm sure we'll see more from Gavin Butker. He will have one more opportunity. We got legendary photographers in the house, Bryce Knights, Chris Ortiz.
All kinds of heavies. So Gavin's still in the lead. He's got one more run. He's still leading as well for that best trick of the evening. So a little bonus, a little icing on the cake.
I'll get you a zombie burger.
Zombie burger.
Keegan Palmer is currently in fifth place. He has an 80.66. He left about 4 seconds on the clock in his previous run. We'll see what he's got here. This is the Australian sensation, Keegan Palmer.
Wow, giant frontside air into this alley-oop in the air, tweaking it down. So these first walls, so strong. Oh, it misses.
That was terrifying. There's a jellyfish in Australia called an irukandji that will get you. It kind of reminds me of how these guys skate.
Chris, we're in Iowa.
What?
Iowa.
Des Moines.
Yeah.
Des Moines represent Dew Tour 2022. We're a little over midway through our second runs. 12 of the best transition skaters in the world.
Look at that frontside air, so extended into the indie air, alley-oop over the hip. Watch this, grabs it, and then watch the turn down. Tweaks that front leg, points it down. It's called dive bombing in indie air. It's so cool. So cool. And then right here, tries to pop up into that front side nose blunt position, but unfortunately kind of loses where he's at. But he's got another run. Keegan's got all, he's been like winning practice.
I mean, full
he just
credit.
needs to put it together.
Full credit to the cat-like reflexes right there. He was hung up about 20 feet over the flat. He was able to run right out of it. Here's your current standings. Up on top, Gavin Botker sitting there with an 88. Luis Francisco in second, Kieran Woolley in third for now. We're going to take a quick break, but we will be back with the culmination of men's park final. Before we go, check this out. Mountain Dew, unlock the spot.
My name is Sean Malto. We are in Kansas City, Missouri at the Slabs skate spot.
Albuquerque, New Mexico at Civic Plaza.
El Segundo Recreation Park. Hula Lakeside, Vermont. And we are doing Mountain Dew Unlock the Spot. It's very rare to be able to skate a street spot without getting hassled. For Mountain Dew to unlock it, permit it out for us to skate is amazing. I was just even looking over there, I saw a cop walk by and I was like, and then I realized, oh, he's here to make sure that we can skate it. Definitely want to say thank you to Mountain Dew.
When it's something about giving back like this, I'm like, yeah, I'm all in. This is everything.
Growing up here has really shaped me as a skater because it kind of just gave me time to really appreciate it and be creative. And now to open it to the public, it's going to be exciting to see.
I owe everything to Kansas City for how my career in skating has shaped up. To be able to come to Slabs, give back to the community, it's nothing better than that. Skateboarding is unstoppable. You just progress, keep learning.
Me as a skateboarder, I feel unstoppable, and the community feels unstoppable too.
You could just tell how far skating has come by going to the Dew Tour. It's just cool to see that skateboarding has gone that huge and people from all over the world are coming to skate this event.
Here in the Heartland, at the heart of everything cool, Greater Des Moines is more than its features. It's a feeling. A feeling of discovery and wonder everywhere you turn. Catch what you've been missing. Des Moines, the S's are silent, our city is booming.
So many flavors of dew. I am thirsty. I must get the dew.
Cut! Cut! He's hypnotized again!
Just drop DIY concrete into warm water and is ready to create and skate. Make a ramp, bank, speed bump, tree stump, maybe even a panda. DIY not. Your imagination is the limit. Just wet it, set it, and shred it. Tech Deck DIY Concrete.
Dew Tour is brought to you by Mountain Dew. Do the Dew. Toyota. Let's go places.
welcome back to the largest skate park in the nation. This is Lauridsen Skatepark, and this is Du Tour Des Moines. Chris Cote here with Todd Richards. We're hyped. We've already seen some amazing skateboarding. We've got a lot left in the tank. So far, your current standings are as follows. Gavin Vodker in the lead, Luis Francisco in second, Kieran Woolley in third. All skaters 80 plus. So in order to crack into that top three, you're gonna have to get 84 or above. So let's take a look back at how we got here. We're about halfway through run number 2. So we've already seen some huge scores go down. Let's take a look at Kieran Woolley.
Here's Kieran Woolley. There's that big backside bonus on the Toyota feature. A lot of tricks happening very rapidly. Each one of these guys has one more run. So Kieran right now in third place. Luis Francisco with that extended boneless. There's that hard flip in the air. That double flip melon over the hip. A lot of tricks going down. But Gavin Vodker really made it happen on his first run. There were so many tricks back to back. That kickflip 360 in the air over the middle island. There it is right there. And right now that's your US Air Force best trick of the night. Contender so far. But we have one more run. And the fact that he dropped his shoulder into a 540 right after that, I mean, that's making sure that your feet are in the right spot. There's a lot of risk to that line.
Big things happening and about to happen as we are into the men's park final. And this being Saturday, July 30th, I gotta give a big shout out. Happy birthday to the late, great Henry Gartland. Gone too soon, so shout out Henry Gartland. To all the fans out there, we love ya. And here we go, Colin Graham now back in the park. He's got 45 seconds on the clock. Second run, Colin Graham.
Colin Graham coming in, third run. And steps off on that indie air. Let's hear it for Colin Graham. Great showing here this evening, all the way from Virginia Beach, Virginia.
That was the second run. I just want to see more Colin Graham. That was third and final run for Virginia Beach's Colin Graham, representing Embassy Skateboards. And with that, let's go down to Chris Dune Pastris on the deck.
What's up, fellas? Yes, this contest is going off, and so far, Gavin Vodker still holding on to that first place spot. Lots of flip tricks in his run, lots of technical difficulty, so I think that's going to be a difficult one to beat here in run number 3. But we shall see. Zach Miller, who went from our broadcast booth into the bowl after Jake Wooten got hurt. So get better soon, Jake. And Zach Miller, let's do it. Put your hands together. Yeah, Zach, high speed 50-50 through the corner. Has not had much practice at all, so I'm very impressed with seeing him roll through this thing. Nice high speed tail slide. Father Chris Miller, one of the legends of skateboarding. Tail wrap gets away from him. Put your hands together for Zach Miller. Making it happen even though he had zero practice. Yeah, Zach.
Always a pleasure to watch Zach Miller skate. Now, Zach, come on back to the commentary booth. Yeah. Back to work.
Come on back here if you want to.
Playtime's over. Get
or
back
not.
to work.
You might be in the Hubba contest, though, midway through it. They're just going to call you out into another comp.
Yeah, midnight, 9-stair rail event. Unsanctioned. All right, back at it. Third and final run. Again for the multi-time world champion. Raised in Lake Worth, Florida. Currently lives in Cardiff, California. He's off the chain, surf skate mode. Here we go. This is Alex Sorgente.
Sorge with that unorthodox ollie into the flat bank to get that run started. A lot of speed here. There's that pop up to tail stall. Pop back in. Misses that feeble again on run number 3. He had it on the first run.
Yeah, that's a trick you don't see him miss often. But anyway, always fun to see what Alex Sorgente does. I mean, this guy has been killing it all season long, and there will be more to come, no doubt, from Alex Sorgente.
Just the fact that he started his run by ollieing off the top of that into the flat bank just to get things going. Great showing all week long by Sorgente over here in the park. Just unfortunately, small error on that feeble grind transfer from the hip. But let's hear it for him. Alex Sorgente, great showing here tonight. Show your love for him. These guys are putting their lives on the line.
True. If anyone will make full use of the nightlife here in Des Moines,
that's right.
One of them will be Alex Sorgente. All right, as we blast through our final runs for these 12 finalists. Coming up next, representing the beautiful island of Oahu, Heimana Reynolds. Let's hear it, Des Moines.
Heimana's got a bunch more tricks. Let's see if he can put it together. He had that 360-foot tail grab on run number 2. Here we go, high-speed tail slide into the big backside 360, straight up into that judo air tail smash. Backside Smith grind. Oh, and loses it on that little foot plant off of the Toyota feature.
That was dangerous.
A lot of speed.
Heimana's a great showman. You know, he always puts stuff together for the crowd.
Absolutely. Heimana, great showing here. I think he just did a kickflip eggplant right there that we didn't actually see, but that would have been insane if he had landed that.
That's all right.
All right, so from Heimana Reynolds, we're going to take it to Tristan Rennie from Rialto, California. Tristan Rennie, part of that stacked Blood Wizard squad. 45 seconds on the clock. Here we go.
Tristan Rennie, high speed. Little tail tap off of the Toyota extension into the Indy air over the hip. Rennie uses, blunt slide into through the hip corner.
Win, lose, or draw, this guy is a fan favorite. So let's hear it for Tristan Rennie. He said it earlier. He loves this park. He loves this town.
I want to see that blunt slide. That was sick.
We might have to stay up late. The park will stay open. Look at these lights. 24/7.
There he goes with that little tail tap from the backside air on the side.
Was it little? That is big and scary.
I don't know. Whatever. I'm just using words, Chris. Just putting words together right here. That's all I do all night long. There it is. Taps that backside tail. Then into the Indy air, setting himself up. Wanted to get that blunt slide and pop out into the hip corner, but he just kind of stopped. Didn't quite get the slide. Board didn't want to cooperate. But that would have been insane. I haven't seen anyone step to that.
And for Tristan Rennie, he will end up in that 10th spot. But we know the summer will have a lot more skateboarding in store for Tristan Rennie. Hit him up, follow him on Instagram. And from Tristan, we're going to go now to San Diego's Tate Carew.
So Tate, uncharacteristic couple falls on his runs. Let's see if he can put it. That tail stall right there, getting away from him. Let's hear it for Tate Carew.
You can find Tate skating Linda Vista, Poots Park. He's all over San Diego and always ripping. Tate Carew once again. He'll finish up in 11th place.
Unfortunately, popping out to that tail stall. Goes to the pop back in. You have to be so precise to make it back into the wall there. Just didn't get enough launch off of that to make it clean. Very frustrating.
From Tucson, Arizona, by way of the world, this guy has been around the world and back. Competes nearly every weekend. He is Liam Pace.
Liam with one of the more interesting lines I've seen in this park. Oh, Smith stall pop back in, so adding some difficulty right into that nose grind. Liam's gonna make this transfer. Big frontside air transfer, a lot of speed. Committing. Ouch.
Whoa. Yeah, we're gonna give Liam a minute here.
There's not a, it's a big wall, but it's not huge, not like a vert ramp wall. You can go right to the bottom of that. If you miss the transition, Liam taking the full impact onto the cement.
Let's hear it, Des Moines. Liam Pace, an absolute warrior.
I love that Smith stall pop back in though. That was a great way to get that run started. Indy 540, pumps around that corner. Going for it, gets that Smith stall. Here's another look at it. Locks in and hops back in to that extension. So cool. And there's that kickflip. Oh, just that front foot, and there's just met the bottom of that transition really quickly. There's that frontside air transfer over onto the flat bank.
I feel like the Smith stall needs to be up there for the Air Force best trick.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, we are going to settle the score here. We're live from Des Moines. This is Dew Tour. We'll be right back.
Fire. Mountain Dew, spicy wings.
Doing spicy? Do the do.
Here in the heartland, at the heart of everything cool, Greater Des Moines is more than its features. It's a feeling. A feeling of discovery and wonder everywhere you turn. Catch what you've been missing. Des Moines, the S's are silent, our city is booming.
New barbecue brisket pizza is smoky, sweet, and savory with juicy brisket smoked slow. But it's only here for a limited time, so download the app and get it fast. Casey's, here for good.
Welcome back, skate fans, under the lights here at Lauridsen Skatepark. This is Dew Tour Des Moines. Crowd has been with us since Thursday night. We started with a cash jam. We had men's and women's street finals. We had adaptive finals, women's park finals, and now it all comes down to this. Just a handful of skaters. Our top 5 are left to go here with one more run each. First Cote here with Todd Richards. Todd, this is where it all counts right here, starting with our leader, Mr. Gavin Bucker.
Here you go. No, Gavo is actually in the lead. We're showing the leader.
Yeah, I was just going to say,
this
starting
is the leader.
to talk about our leader.
Right.
And then we're going to go to our next skater, all the way from Sao Paulo, Brazil, currently in second place. This man has been on fire all night long. Luis Francisco will have 45 seconds on the clock. Will we see another one of those super bonuses?
Yeah, let's get going here. Luis Francisco on his third and final run. Locking into that Smith grind at high speed. Setting up for that frontside boneless. Boing. Oh, and gets it back on early and does a nose bone. That was insane. There's that varial flip in the air.
Here we go, 28 seconds. So far, so good.
There's that hard flip in the air. Front feeble gets it this time. Fell on that run number 2. Double flip melon grab over the corner into a lip slide.
How did that just happen?
Oh! And just steps off after all those incredibly difficult tricks. What a night. Still sitting in second place though. Let's hear it for Luis Francisco.
Big fan of this guy. Always leaves it all out there. Owner of one of the best bonelesses.
Dude, watch this frontside boneless. It's more like a fast plant to frontside air. Gets his foot back on in time to do a nose bump, poking that front foot out. Watch this. Very quickly, gets his foot back on and has time to, that is incredible.
That's a boneless with the
so
bonus.
So sick. It's like a fast plant frontside air. Kind of, but not a fast plant. At any rate, very cool.
I hear you.
Yeah. And there's that double flip melon grab.
That was wild.
Lip slide through the corner. And then unfortunately, just right there, the heel flip in the air gets away from him. But still, like I said, he's sitting in second place. Gonna see if he can hold on to it.
Well, he's going to sit on an 86.33. So Luis Francisco hangs on to that second place spot. Well, watch out. Here we go. Currently in third place. His high score so far in 84. Let's hear it for Kieran Woolley.
Kieran, a lot of speed here into this pop-up onto the extension. The 5-0 bonk into the flat bank, into the huge kickflip in the air. Lot of speed. Backside boneless off the extension. There's that nose grind that he missed on run number 2. Gets it this time. Frontside boneless, wind up here. Backside 540 nose grab.
All right, here we go. Just at about over 10 seconds left. Kieran Woolley.
Big backside air, backside disaster smash. There's that front feeble into the smaller transition. Oh! Unfortunately, on the last trick, goes down, but still in that third position. What a great showing all week long. He's just been wowing everybody.
Yeah, reason to be proud right there. What a run. Full speed, heavy metal attack from Kieran Woolley.
Such good skating. I mean, just him in practice was incredible to watch.
Even with the fall, I mean, he could improve on an 84.
Look at that. Little 5-0 bash into the flat bank. Bang. Straight into the kickflip in the air. Lot of speed. There's the kickflip Indy, gets it back on his feet with plenty of time. There's that quick backside boneless on the top of the Toyota feature. Into the nose grind. He had problems with that on run number 2. Nails it this time, gets that nollie in. Here's the wind up for the backside 540 nose grab. And unfortunately, that varial flip Indy air wasn't able to put that down over the hip of the island in the middle. But still, like you said, Chris, there was a lot going on in that frontside feeble, the commitment to that.
Yeah, that was all the way through. Literally left 2 seconds on the clock. Let's see what the judges have to say about that. All right, well, currently your top 3, Gavin, Louise, and Kieran. All they can do now is just wait and see. With his final opportunity to potentially crack into that top 3, let's hear it for Corey Juneau.
The skater's favorite skater to watch. His lip tricks are second to none. It's incredible how balanced he... There's that giant frontside flip!
Oh, come on, rebate!
Do it again, Corey! Do it again! That was so insane! Do it again!
One more try.
Come on!
Do we have the authority?
Give it to us! Give it to us! You guys want to see Corey try it again?
It's like Van Halen said, everybody wants some. Let's go, Corey Juneau. This is unofficial, unadulterated, unsanctioned.
Get it!
But all awesome.
Get it, Corey! Yeah!
Just straight for the love right here.
Really, it's so insane, so floaty. Oh my gosh! Thank you, Corey Juneau.
Good effort right there. Corey Juneau, fan favorite, skater favorite. So anytime you see him drop in, you just know something cool is going to happen.
Yeah. So sick. That's the way to start a run off. Look at this frontside flip here. He basically had it. Catches it into the corner and just washed out. He had it.
Can you imagine being able to do that trick?
Look at that right there. Just washes out.
It's amazing.
I mean, it is pretty slippery out there. Sets it down and just gets the wobbles. Oh, that was so perfect on his feet. To be able to like not grab and do, you know, a waist high, chest high frontside kickflip like that is unreal.
And even though he fell, I literally watched that trick 10 more times.
Yeah, easy. So sick, Corey Juneau.
Only one skateboarder remains that can potentially crack into the top 3. But before that, our leader is going to see if he can even increase that lead. He's got an 88-point run right now. And that just gives him the luxury to go off. Here we go. Let's hear it for Gavin Butker.
Here we go. Gavin Butker, big frontside air. Get that run started. Here we go, the kickflip. Oh, it steps off of it again. So, nail biter for Gavin Butker into the final competitor here with Keegan Palmer. He's just gonna have to see if he can hold on to that lead. But I mean, he's not going anywhere in the top 3.
Yeah, and Keegan's become so clutch. He is the guy you don't want to be the final skater that could potentially.
Worst he can do here tonight
3.
is second place. We still have one more competitor to go. The gold medalist from the Japan Olympics. Someone who's been winning, basically winning practice all week. A couple uncharacteristic falls.
All right, it all comes down to this. He's been in this position before and he has thrived. Des Moines, let's hear it. Big one for Keegan Palmer.
There we go, he's getting himself hyped up. Keegan Palmer dropping into his third and final run, a lot of speed. There's that big frontside air into the flat bank. This is the alley-oop indie air. Trying to stay on his line here. Keegan heading up into the extension. There is that nose blunt, grabs frontside and yanks it in. Backside lip slide on top of the Ducan. A lot of really, really difficult lines going on right now for Keegan. There's that
really happening.
Madonna. Sailfish backside 540, so difficult.
10 seconds left.
Oh my gosh, basically grabbing the wrong rail, throwing it at his feet on that kickflip indie to fakie. The Nar factor, backside 180 indie air, fakie to fakie 540 indie. Let's hear it for Keegan Palmer, saving the best for last.
Told you they didn't want Keegan Palmer to go last. This man is a clutch performer.
Wait till we see the kickflip indie grabbing the wrong rail and just throwing it at his feet.
That was incredible. That was just incredible skateboarding.
That's some Bob Burnquist action. Wow. That is going to be a hefty score. The fakie to fakie 540. Backside 180 over the island in the middle. That was insane.
Now it's up to our judges.
I want to see some replays.
What do you do here? Silence on the deck. Was it better than an 88?
Let's check the replays here because there was a lot going right in this run. Keegan Palmer, high speed attack. This big frontside air, giant, straight into the alley-oop indie air. That was a crazy combo of using the corner. And then it just started to happen. There's another look at it right here. The extension on the frontside air, the alley-oop indie air traveling the opposite direction. Backside Smith grind through the corner, setting himself up. There's that Madonna, the one-footed lean to tail, smashing that back end of the board down. Stalefish 540. Let's see. Watch this. Pops up on top of the feature, grabs frontside and yanks back in after stalling on his nose and a nose blunt. There is that crazy kickflip indie traveling the wrong way. Let's look at it again here. Grabs the wrong rail, throws it at his feet, catches it. That is unreal faith in you being able to land the tricks. And then the indie air to fakie over the island, straight into the fakie to fakie indie 540.
People are just shocked on the
back.
What just happened?
Was crazy. Look at this. Fakie to fakie, indie 540. So insane. That was such an intense combination of tricks. The slow-mo backside 180.
And he's currently sitting in third place with an 85.
So two 540s, that crazy blind traveling kickflip indie to fakie.
All right, still waiting for this score to drop. The tension is building under the lights here in Des Moines.
Dude, why are they doing this to us? God damn it.
And the score comes through. It is an 85. Your winner of Two Tour Des Moines, Gavin Butker. The young gun takes out Two Tour Des Moines. Todd, what was it about that run that launched him into that top spot?
Well, it was just the combination of tricks. I mean, he had that kickflip Indy 360 over the middle lope there. He had the kickflip foot plant. He had the 540. He had everything in his line. And the fact, that he was comboing very quickly, the kickflip Indy 360 over the island in the middle, straight into an inverted 540. Yeah. There was just a lot of precision going down.
You can just see from the deck, it is all love. These guys support each other. They're hyped for each other. And right now, Gavin Bodker is with Chris Pastris.
Wow, that was so thrilling, Gavo. Describe what you're feeling after winning Two Tour Park Series here.
I'm feeling like on cloud nine. I'm like so stoked. Everyone skated really good. Keegan's insane. Thank you.
Yeah, and I know you and Keegan are good friends. So what's it like to watch that run and be on the edge of your seat?
It's it's hard to explain, but I don't know. It's you want your homie to do good, and then you also want to do good, but...
What up? Yeah. We made it! Yeah. That was ripping, dude. Are you kidding me? Yeah. This is the dude right here.
And so much progression in park terrain, thanks to guys like you two. Describe what that's like, just the level of skating. Every event seems to get gnarlier and gnarlier. Why?
I mean, that's just how it is. I mean, in every sport, I guess, everyone just puts in the work, and everyone's getting really good now, and this fool's ripping. Luis is ripping, Corey is ripping. Everyone's putting in work now for it, and it's starting to show, and it's sick to see because the progression each contest is just getting better and better and better and better.
And Gavo, I know your dad's here with you. What's it like to have that family support? He's an old school skater as well, right?
He was more of a snowboarder, but my whole family's here pretty much. Yeah, it's awesome having my dad.
Did your dad push you and kind of help guide you into skateboarding?
For sure. I started skating on my own more, but he definitely helps me with contests.
Amazing. Well, congratulations, Gavin Bacher. First place here, Two Tour 2022. Thank you, Des Moines. You guys have been great. We love you.
Just like we see in street, we're seeing it in park. The teenagers are taking over. Average age of our 1, 2, 3 podium, 17 years old.
That is heavy. Well, you need a 17-year-old body to take these slams. I'll tell you right now. What an incredible night. Gavin Bacher on run number 1 comes out and gets the job done. Here's another look at that run that got him the high score. Starting off with that front set air. There's that kickflip Indy 360 over the island in the middle, straight into the 540. And I think that was the technical part of that line. There's that judo backside 360, straight into the heel flip Indy Caballero. Geez, there was so much happening. And here's that last run. Keegan Palmer really brought something special on run number 3. It had to be so tight with the judges. My favorite moment of the night had to be, Keegan Palmer grabbing that kickflip Indy to fakie the wrong way and throwing it at his feet. That's skateboarding right there, having it be that intense and scary and pulling it off. Luis Francisco showing up for Brazil, that double flip melon over the hip. Making it happen on run number 1. It's a good time out here tonight, Chris, under the lights. Here's Gavo with that winning run. That kickflip Indy 3 straight into the 540. Look at that. Lands it, has split second to get his feet screwed in, and then straight into the dropping shoulder on the McTwist in the deep end.
That's futuristic right there. That was just incredible. And ladies and gentlemen, we are going to crown our champions right now for Dew Tour Des Moines Men's Park. Starting with your third place skater. Let's hear it for Keegan Palmer.
Where right here?
And we got Toyota's Darcy Reyna giving out the hardware. There's Keegan Palmer. Hyped as always. Congratulations, Keegan Palmer. Third place, Dew Tour Des Moines 2022. And in second place from Sao Paulo, Brazil, let's hear it Des Moines for Luis Francisco. The teenagers have taken over. Congratulations to Luis Francisco. Second place, Dew Tour Des Moines. And now your winner for Dew Tour Des Moines 2022. Let's hear it for Gavin Butker! Still in shock, but all hype. Gavin Butker is your Dew Tour champ.
Dude, that's right here, all three right here. Oh, geez. Get in really quick. Get in really quick.
And just for some icing on the cake, Gavin Butker also wins the U.S. Air Force Best Trick. Look at this crew. Technical Sergeant DeMarcus Schenkler giving the high five and the award for Best Trick. We want to thank all of our skaters, from adaptive to park to street, men and women, going off for us all weekend long. And thank you to the city of Des Moines. Of course, this beautiful park is now all yours. We're going to return it back to the locals. Can't wait to come back sometime soon and see the level of progression in just a year. I can't believe how much the scene has grown. Des Moines has done it right yet again here at Dew Tour 2022. So 10 o'clock under the lights. What a night for skateboarding. What a night for Des Moines. We joined now by Kim Woozy, and I saw you over there on the deck. You're jumping around because you can't contain when you're seeing skating like that. What a way to finish Dew Tour 2022.
Exactly, and what I love too is there's a whole skate contest going on behind us right now.
It's happening
Can't
everywhere.
stop skaters from skating.
Nope. It's so good. Todd, you look at that podium, you've got teenagers, the average age 17 years old. That is a telling sign of what's to come in the future.
Yeah, and it's just the level is just getting crazier and crazier. And this whole weekend with the men's competition, with the women's competition, the level of skating is just going through the roof. And Kim, why we got you here, we need to talk about Skate Like a Girl. I mean, you guys are, you're helping to usher in this new generation of female skaters that are absolutely just crushing it out here.
100%, yeah. So Skate Like a Girl is a nonprofit that is very near and dear to my heart. It's what I do when I'm not at Dew Tour hanging out with you guys. And we are, basically our goal is to create an inclusive community through skateboarding and emphasizing leadership, confidence, and social justice. And what's really cool is that we're actually not out here to try to train the next Olympian or even the next pro, but we're really trying to reach those folks who maybe just don't feel invited. So historically throughout the years, we try to look and see, okay, who's not showing up at the skate parks? And for a while it was kids, right? You had older guys, maybe skate parks weren't as safe or clean and in the right spot. Obviously that has changed a lot because now we're here in downtown Des Moines, right on the river, the most beautiful spot we could possibly have. But over time, that hasn't always been the case. So what we're doing now is looking at who else is not showing up and everyone from girls and women to also trans skaters and non-binary skaters. And now moms. We have a lot of moms skating with us, and it's so cool to see a mom learn to skate with her son, or a dad skate with their daughter, or even the mom and dad being like, my kids don't skate, I'm trying to
We're
learn to
gonna
skate.
skate.
Yeah, so it's been really great, and we're excited about just like the love and the community and places like here in Des Moines just really being open to making something for everyone. And I think what's cool about this park too is that there are a lot of obstacles that are all beginner, or all levels, including beginners.
Yeah, no doubt. And how can people that are not in Des Moines tonight get involved with Skate Like a Girl?
Definitely just check out skatelikeagirl.com. Super simple. Instagram, TikTok. We also have YouTube tutorials. And we have our big event, Wheels of Fortune, coming up in Seattle, Washington, September 8th through 11th. It's what we like to call the largest gathering of non-traditional skaters. So it might be a little bit alternate universe action where we have the majority of our skaters and the people running the event are women and or trans folks. And it's a lot less dudes in general, but everyone's welcome. We have a lot of men show up that are our allies, helping us run everything. So it's a good time for everyone.
Pretty much the raddest weekend ever coming right around the corner, Wheels of Fortune.
Exactly.
Cannot wait. Thank you so much, Kim Woozy, and thank you so much, Todd Richards. This has been yet another epic installation of Du Tour Des Moines. Plenty of highlights coming at you. We hope you enjoyed the show. We know we sure did. Well, check it out. This is going to be a highlight package to get you excited to go skateboarding. That's why we're here. We want to inspire you to take to the streets, take to the parks, ride your board. And if you do that, we've done our job. Thank you so much for watching Du Tour Des Moines 2022.
Welcome everybody to the Du Tour from Des Moines, Iowa.
The Lauridsen Skatepark here in Des Moines, Iowa is the biggest in the country, and it's a featured crown jewel of the downtown right there on the river. We're just so blessed to have it. A lot of heart and soul has been put into that, knowing that skaters need to be facilitated.
We were the ones that were always traveling to go skate cool skate parks, and then all of a sudden people were traveling to us and brought in, good dollars to all these businesses down here. So the city has been even more supportive.
The park's been open for just over a year now. And now there's a pride in it, when you see it being used the way it's being used. It's just so impressive to people.
Last year was the first Du Tour here, and everybody was blown away.
Now it's just one of those hot spots for skaters to hit, just to say they hit it,
People come from all over the world to skate the skate park.
It's become a skate destination.
I'd be at my house on Instagram and I would just see wait, so-and-so just did this. The park was going off.
The impact that this skate park has had on Des Moines, like you can see it, it's so exponential to the skate community.
I put the challenge out there to other cities. Look what we got. What are you gonna do?
Zero sugar, all dew. No, seriously, this is zero sugar. Hey, I'm not even hypnotizing you. Come on, hey, it's real. Zero sugar dew.
Musco Lighting. We make it happen.
There's a better way to ship freight? Flock, yeah. But what makes it better? Well, we're talking about cost savings, self-service, real-time tracking, on-time, damage-free delivery, all wrapped up in a terminal-free, carbon-neutral bow. Just enter a few details, and Flock's technology will match your freight to open space on trucks on the fastest route available. Get the same service as a full truckload, but only pay for the space you need, saving you serious money. That's better than better, right? Flock, yeah. Get your first quote today.
You know what's fire? Mountain Dew, spicy wings.
Doing spicy? Do the do.
The Earth is 70% water and 30% land. But the entire sky belongs to us. Copy that. Aim high, Airman.
So, you have a wedding and you forgot to get a haircut. Just open the Great Clips online check-in app. In a few taps, you're in, out, and wow. Pretty much the best looking guy at the party. We got you, and you got this. Great Clips. It's gonna be great.